Oh no, we're back. It's more Maximum Doom, the worst thing ever made by people ever. Ah, it sucks. It's terrible. Oh no, Maximum Doom. This is Mike 2.wad. Oh, okay. This is it. Oh, okay. It's just an edit of Hanger. Because of course it's an edit of Hanger. Okay. Okay. This is an even lazier edit of Hanger than usual because it looks like most of what they changed is only the heights of sectors. I guess they added some light flashing in here. This hallway is so much worse without the height changes. Did they change a single thing new? It doesn't look like they did. Alright, that was Mike 2.wad. It's a deathmatch map. It's designed for deathmatch play. It's E1M1 with some new perks and some new exits and entrances to the rocket area, as well as the slime pits don't cause you damage any longer. Dark areas have been added for suspense. There's an extra shotgun. You could do whatever you want with the wad. This is MTM Fire.wad.
What's up, Tarns?
Hey, Matt.
You seemed lonely. It was just you.
It was just me. Play this on E2M2. Okay, there's a weird one.
We should tell people. Tell people all about it.
Tell people. Oh, I love this room. This is my favorite room. I want to find like 1,000 monster map in Maximum Doom one of these days.
So which map is this again?
I think it's Mountain Fire. It's MNT Fire.wad.
Muntfire. Muntfire.
Muntfire, yep, Muntfire. What is the beer of the evening?
Beer of the evening is a beer from Decadent Brewing.
Oh.
Decadent Brewing. And it's called Strawberry Orange Banana. And it is a double India Pale Ale with strawberry, orange, and banana. Should be interesting.
Oh, this does damage to me, I guess, because I'm by the lava, and so therefore the heat hurts. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm spilling some beer here.
You're spilling some beer?
I am. Like, you know what? Fucking. You know what sucks about fluid physics? It's terrible pouring from a can. It's like fucking.
Oh,
they'll
you're
start,
pouring
like,
you're
running
pouring
down.
it from a can into a glass.
Yeah, because like beer should be enjoyed from a glass.
Okay,
Let's
Mr. Beer Snob.
It's absolutely. Let's be 110% honest here. And yeah, but like
Just took
I don't know.
so much damage right there.
Hard to pour a beer well from a can because of, the fluid physics. But yeah. Smells good. Holy shit, like a hazy double. That is pretty damn good. God damn. Not as bitter as I expected. That's good stuff.
Good stuff, Maynard.
Good stuff.
God
This
dang
map
it.
looks pretty. This map looks pretty standard.
This map is pretty standard. I died and I hadn't saved, and now we get a different song.
Nice.
Let's go this way this time. Oh.
Guy in the chat, Kekart de Judica, says you'll probably get to Nick.wad tonight. Have fun.
Oh yeah? Okay, well. I guess we'll get to Nick Dawad tonight. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess so.
It sounds like a lot of fun to me. Sorry you're so fucking negative. Negative
Tarns,
Matt.
where is this coming from? Where is this aggression coming from?
Hey, I'm just saying that Maximum Doom is it's pretty fun, okay?
I mean, it better be if you're like playing through a whole lot of garbage.
How do I get out of this shit heap of a map?
What is going on with some parts of this hallway?
What's going on? Pain. Pain is what's going on. Pure pain. I think I'm trapped in here somehow, and I don't know how to not be trapped in here, and it makes me a sad man. It makes me a very sad man.
Is there something fucked up with like either the nodes or like the actual hallway itself? No, I guess the hallway itself. That's weird. How did you get in here?
I don't know.
Was it like, I guess from...
Looks like the area I came through raised up.
Well, that was weird. That was really weird. Good job, map.
I think you're supposed to be trapped in here.
Man, I hate all like the what is it, the 1994. I don't know whether it was just like people just kind of still like, you know, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, but there were probably definitely a few mappers that were just like, let's trap the player indefinitely and see if that's fun.
I got it.
It's not fun.
It's not fun to you. I did chainsaw the other side of a wall apparently or something.
Man, I already don't like hallways. This is like all hallways.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with something you dislike in every single structure ever made.
I mean, hallways for gameplay. I mean, hallways in a house. That's useful.
Oh, I see. Just being a hallway racist, what else is new?
Hey, man. Those hallways. It's soon everybody welcomes them, and then there goes the neighborhood. It's all hallways.
The All Hallways community project. I'm having flashbacks to 5 Rooms of Doom, where the entire project was crippled by people contesting what and was not a room.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking of that, but with hallways now. All hallways matter. No, they don't. Actually, no hallways matter. 0 hallways matter.
Oh. Well, look at you. A hallway fatalist.
I'm a hallway fatalist, exactly. Why is this so much damage? Why is this so much damage?
I don't know, but I like this this broken bridge that is entirely different from how the rest of the area looks.
There's a lot of stuff that happens in maps in 1994. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay? It's just what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's how life is. What was the first Doom editing tool released that allowed people to make maps?
Shit.
And can we get a copy of it, and can we map with it?
All I know is that like one of the oldest, and I think the oldest one is probably
DHack Ed made maps.
No. The hack just changed the executable. DEU was one of the oldest, or DCK. I keep forgetting which one is older. There's like DEU, DCK, and Death, but I think Death was built off of DEU.
Yeah, Death was after DEU.
So then I think maybe DCK, the Doom Construction Kit, may be older than DEU. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, look at that juicy fucking health right here.
Because I'm thinking of like the worst editor I've ever used, and that's DoomCAD, and it is.
DoomCAD is the worst editor you've ever used?
It was for Windows 3.1 or higher. And
or higher. Or higher. Look at you.
But you had to like place vertices first before you can add lines, and then you had to select lines to make the sector.
So I'm gonna make an entire map set out of this, which is never gonna happen because I'll probably make one map and then kill myself.
Yeah, probably. Though I will say that probably. Let me look up the DEU. No, not Disability Evaluation Unit. What the fuck? Freaking California. DEU.
Mapping without visual mode is probably painful. So I didn't know that visual mode was a thing until like a map and a half into making Doom maps. And then when I found out that visual mode was a thing, I didn't realize you could edit sector heights and like change things in visual mode. I thought you could just like look at them. And that's how I mapped for like quite a while.
Pure luxury. Visual modes, editing in visual modes, luxury. Pure decadence.
So like map 4 of Suitcase of Gore, that was made without visual mode, and then like all but maps 12, 13, 14, and 15 were made without editing anything in visual mode.
Let me think. Wait, how old is EdMap? EdMap. Let's see, DOS editor, DMap edit, EdMap. Just looking at like the Doom World editor's page, like in the older parts of the website. Let me see. DCK. The oldest I can recognize is probably DEU, DCK, and EdMap, I think. I mean, Deep is fairly sophisticated.
I mean, stopping at a dead simple clone is like totally, completely acceptable.
Let me see. Hellmaker is Mac only.
If the like old releases of Back to Saturn X maps ever come out, there'll be a Back to Saturn X map in episode 3 that was also made without any use of visual editor.
The hell, does Chrome just keep you from like not going to fucking HTTP downloads? What the hell? I have to like manually enter in the fucking URL, like copy paste it. Let's see.
Episode
Edmap.
3 for Back to Saturn X started development with all the other episodes at the exact same time. So like maps were being made for episode 3 when maps were being made for like 1 and 2 as well. In fact, one of the greatest maps in Back to Saturn X, and frankly, a strong contender for the best Doom map I've ever played, has existed for like 8 years now.
Let's see here. Map. I'm trying to look for like a text file in here. There's a read me. Or a file like that.
Yeah, it all started at the same time. That's why when like there's a eventual release of like the older like the pre-Shadowport maps and stuff like that, it'll be really fun to go through and like see like the early stages of a lot of those maps.
.txt for Edmap.
That's a good map, and it's kind of a shame that it didn't get finished. There was a lot of cool things that went on that map. If only we could like contact the guy who made that map and make him like finish it and like have him, you know, actually map, that'd be pretty great. But nobody can map anymore because mapping is how you flex in the Doom community.
Everything old is new again. Edmap.txt. Let's read this. Okay. Version 1. Okay, so this was kind of included in this package of the following files. I'm seeing a lot of like January 1995, late 1994 files here. Edmap may be the oldest.
Edmap may be the oldest. I kind of want to. I'm trying to find the fucking.
Jeff Rabenhorst, 1994.
Cascarte fucked me up with some hint about a key near a fountain, and now I've been like looking for a fucking fountain and I can't find it.
I've kind of been Egg Boy. I've been kind of tinkering around with OTEX in vanilla. So
I'm thinking about doing something with OTEX, but I don't know if I'm going to use OTEX because I also kind of want to do something that'd be like possibly like a big brick thing.
a big brick thing.
Yeah, I might like drop some stuff for you guys to look at. Be like, hey, we should do this when we never finish Square.
You mean now?
Yeah. No, we should finish Square. Wouldn't that be really cool, guys? If like Square episode 3 came out, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be like
That would
so
be really
cool.
cool.
That'd be so dope.
Don't say it like it's gonna be like released tomorrow.
Oh no. Okay, wouldn't it be really cool if we like actually worked on it at all and like made even a single map for it? That'd be really cool. Yeah, I agree. In the closet.
I have to.
I've been waiting for the resources to be finalized, honestly.
Yeah, that's. I have to get around to that, but several other things needed my attention in the past 2 years. So yeah, unfortunately.
What is this fucking zebra-ass texture? 1995 custom. I want to make a texture pack that's just custom textures from Maximum Doom.
Oh my lord! Look at that thing.
Is that marble?
It's the worst marble.
I call that some zebra print, bro. That's some zebra print. That's not marble.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
It's like it's the teenage girl comforter quilt, or a guy in his late 40s thinking it still looks cool on his waterbed texture.
I still cannot see this texture in a map and not think it's like not supposed to be there. And I'm really glad that, like, one of the reasons I've never changed the default Doom Builder texture is that texture actually sucks, and I'm glad that it's the default texture because, like, if I made the default texture Metal 2 or something that, like, I thought would be, like, you know, like, I'd mentally filter that to a mistake, like, that's a good texture, and I don't want to fucking ruin that texture, but a shitty texture like that, oh, it's perfect.
I feel like that's why Doom Builder X made the default texture crates. You're gonna spot that.
I mean, unless you want to put crates in it.
Yeah, at which point, like, who cares if you accidentally let a crate in?
I think everything should be door track. Everything should just be door track, and then it's like, yeah, this is definitely out of place. Man, this map is like boringly okay.
That's a good way to describe it. That's a very good way to describe it. I have all the keys, but I can't do anything with all the keys.
Other than the texture, it just nothing stands out. It's just kind of is a lot of long hallways and whatnot, but.
No, compared to the usual fare, it is pretty competent at least, for the most part.
What can you say about this map set? It's pretty competent at least, for the most part.
I'm feeling a strong 4 to light 5.
Okay, Mr. Fantano.
Hey everyone.
I was doing the strong to light shit before fucking whoever you're talking about was even in fucking preschool.
Yeah, but we have to know what Matt's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is.
Hey.
Prometheus, Underground Complex, Condition Red, Severe Structural Damage, 1 touch to playback. Okay.
I swear I've seen that like font everywhere. Way back when.
Yeah, it's like a very classic computer font. I forget what it's called.
Oh! Nice. Story in WAD.
Yep. We got it. We got it, guys. 26 out of 10. This is a masterpiece.
Yeah, that made the whole thing so much better. Oh wow, destroyed doors as early as 1994.
Yeah, like every once in a while they're like just things that surprise you, and I'm glad like this is kind of like one of them. But it's just like hallways, and then like cool destruction stuff that you can get away with in Vanilla Doom, and then more hallways. It's like I wonder if the whole thing could be condensed into better set pieces, like in one chunk.
This is a map deserving of a tune-up, seemingly. What is this squad called?
Mountain Fire Water.
Great
MTN
name.
Fire.
Thank you.
God, I need to go that way. I actually don't know if I can go that way. I think I've, like, soft-locked myself. We'll see. What the heck is going on down here that this guy was getting stuck on? Is there, like, an item? No, it's death. Okay.
I agree with Kaskart. Serenity is an amazing episode. It's one of my absolute favorites of all time. Lots of nostalgia.
Nostalgia should be illegal.
First of all, how dare you? Also, making it illegal will make people want to engage more with it.
Okay.
I'm really nostalgic for when nostalgia. Oh shit!
Fucking door gets kicked down LAPD.
Hey, we hear you reminiscing in there. I was just thinking about the time that I enjoyed myself.
I was just, you know what? It was worth cheating to get that.
Oh, what?
Yep. Sorry.
Soul Spear on an altar.
Soul Spear on an altar.
I guess there's like a way across the chasm somehow, but
There, I mean, here's the problem is I'm like stuck here now. I don't know how to not be stuck here, and that's what's fucking me up. Oh, one day I'll figure out how to not be stuck here, though.
this is what gameplay is.
I see like there is an exit somewhere.
Oh, this guy actually has a Doom Wiki page. The person who made this.
Did Cascarte make it?
Alberto Barcella is an Italian Doom level designer. I'm guessing.
Oh,
he's
this
real
is Italian. I can't play it. I fucking hate everything that's Italian.
First of all, how dare you?
Fucking Italians. We're like.
Um,
Yeah.
Alberto Barcella is an Italian Doom level designer best known for his series of Wasteland levels. His last release was the Wasteland series in 2004. I don't know if that just is the old ones put together yet.
Yeah, okay.
All of them put
Wasteland Mountain of Fire. This level is a sequel of Dead Base and must, capital letters, be played after that letter. Otherwise, you will never have enough ammo to complete Mountain of Fire. Okay, but I did, so you're wrong.
Uh-oh.
Get fucked. That was a Giallo level. The best thing would be to download Dead Base immediately, file name, whatever it is. But there is an alternative. In order to allow you to play this level as a standalone WAD file, I placed the ammo to play the level near the start point. You simply need to turn around 180 degrees and walk back outside, and you'll find all the equipment away. Anyway, the real, emphasize with asterisks, player will play Dead Base and won't need to pick up any more ammo to play this level. Smiley face.
Well,
The required ammo is something like 400, 143, 560. This means to play Dead Base without wasting too many rockets. Okay. Introduction. Major Barkowski slowly advanced in the dark. Yes, we got a story and oh my god, we got a story. We got story time for this. So you know what?
oh boy.
Let's throw up moo.wad so we at least have just, something there for instead of black screen of death.
Oh, this is a treatise.
It is a story. It is quite a bit. You know what? And that's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can look this one up. MTN fire.
Yeah. So, guy advances through the dark cavern, sneaking carefully towards the dimly lit room where the cave guided him. He stood still for a moment to let his eyes adjust to the reduced lighting, then pulled out his chainsaw and started it. Whatever lurks here will have to come close to attack, were his thoughts as he approached the flickering torches. As soon as he made it, As soon as he entered the large cavern, a growl emanating from the right made him shift quickly towards the left corner of the cavern. Reading from Notepad really fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's awful because everything just starts to blend together. He turned towards the growl, the source of the growl. Nothing moved in the dark, but still inhuman growling emanated from some point close by. Damn, those bastard specter-like beasts are invisible in all this low light, he thought, as he placed the chainsaw in a defensive position. He had the impression of a moving shadow when something hit his weapon. Firmly grasping the chainsaw, he let the gas go. The machine changed from an ill coughing to a frightening roar, its teeth biting into the ghostly flesh of the abomination and ripping it apart. The horror's attack ended abruptly as the roaring blade cut through its brain, sending the hellspawn back to where it came from. Then, still holding the chainsaw in position, he examined the room carefully and saw several dead bodies lying around. He walked towards one of them and knelt down to investigate it closely. The corpse lay face down in a pool of blood. It smelled that of burnt flesh. He turned it on its back with its foot and noticed a large burnt area in the chest. Clearly a direct hit from a plasma gun. This is the work of Lieutenant Morrison, he thought. I love that we don't even have like the first part of this story. I wonder why he didn't report his findings to the starship. He pulled out the transmitter. Chainsaw porn is a this text file really could have benefited from an actual cutscene.
Well, good news. I think that at least the prequel to this has a Z-Doom version from 2003.
With a cutscene?
Probably. I hope so.
Oh my lord.
That'd be
Sergeant Baldy fucking worked on it too.
Oh, that's so
Really?
good.
Oh, God.
Major Barkowski to Wanderer Starship, he said in the microphone. Computer ready to receive transmission, replied the metallic voice of the computer's onboard, or the starship's onboard computer. The Prometheus base is clear from the unknown hostile force which had taken it. I like that. One single Spectre took over the entire base.
Hey man, those things are nasty.
Yeah. The force seems to be composed of semi-human beings and unknown monsters which look like they've come directly from hell. I have located the source of evil to be in a volcano near the base. I will explore the mountain and then report again. You should contact General Valise and send him the reports and ask for support. Affirmative, replied the machine. Up to now, I have been unable to find where the population of the base is. Nearly 600 people can't have just vanished in thin air, over and out, and switched off the transmitter. He advanced towards a partially opened high-tech door, a strange object to find within a volcano. I mean...
Christ almighty, this is so much.
And pressed the switch. Nothing happened. Damn, the mechanism is jammed. Let's see if this helps, he thought as he stepped back and aimed his shotgun at the door. But I did this in the level, so this isn't even like the prequel. This is just like describing what I did
play-by-play
in the level.
You played the well, right now you're reading the novelization of the map.
Yeah, I'm reading the novelization of the map. The shot shook the door, partly freeing the mechanism and making the door slide up just enough to let a man pass. Nothing moved in the dark corridor beyond the door. No sound came from the cave. I feel like I'm walking straight into a trap, he thought. He pulled out his map and found in the secondary control room of the Prometheus base and examined it. And then there's like a little drawing of a map. That's like it's like a.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. It's really cute. It's like an ASCII art of the. Okay.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Max just linked it for us.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Max. Okay, first of all, I will visit the underground complex and have a look at the computers. First tunnel on the right. Okay, another promising place is the observation area. Okay, see, I know what that is. Like, okay, all right. So he did kind of visually represent what he was trying to with the map. Let me see. It can be reached directly from the tunnel near the bridge. Good. What I can't understand is this our area and their area. Maybe the population of the base has been split in two groups. It's Doom plus 3 kills. That's so funny.
Oh my... You know what? Like this whole thing feels like, I mean, with us looking back, it's like kind of like weird outsider art, but this was like almost the norm.
This was like I hand you a berserk pack.
Ridiculous. God damn it.
I must also check what this city is. According to the Starship computer, the Prometheus base never received the order to build an underground city in the volcano. Maybe the complex's computer contains more info. Well, time to go. He placed the map back into his pocket and, holding the plasma gun in attack position, sneaked inside towards the underground complex. Welcome to the second mission in the Wasteland series, Mountain of Fire. This mission, you play the role of Major Barkowski as he proceeds towards a source of evil which destroy the Prometheus base. You will wander through the strange places which lie within the volcano, fight nameless evil to reach the underground complex. Eventually, you will escape from the volcano and emerge in an eerie and deadly place. All right, WAD info. It's
Oh, who cares?
You want to
The
know
story is good enough.
You want to know who made this? All right, it was this Mr. Alberto over here. All right,
Alberto
he has
Marcella.
he has a fucking amazing email address that is alberto@astrpi.difi.unipi.it. You know, just rolls off the fucking tongue. Um, the setting is inside a volcano. There are corridors, rooms, and larger areas. Overall, the level should run smoothly on all machines. It was created with the help of two great programs, so we used DEU 5.1 and then obviously the BSP NodeMaker. In this WAD, I continued my work in the creation of realistic lighting effects. When you walk through corridors, you will find areas lit by torches. Don't expect any torch in natural cracks. Okay. Some of the rooms have objects, pillars, etc., which cast shadows onto the floors and onto the walls. You know, fucking. I would say something about using shadows as some massive grand detail and trying to brag about it, but you know, my mapping. So, this level takes place in a volcano. Volcanoes contain lava, and
There you
lava
go.
is deadly. If you fall into the lava, you are dead. Can somebody get
Dead,
the
dead.
dead? Yes, yes. Can somebody get that fucking going, please?
You are dead.
I need to fucking.
You thought you're hot. Guess what? You're not.
You're not. You are dead. Let's just share that with.
You're so
With some
dead.
friends. Okay, alright. If you see dangerous ledges, then save your game. There's no way to get out of the lava. Special effects include waterfall with sound, a couple of attempts to recreate cave-ins, a fallen bridge, and computer messages. The difficulty is higher than Dead Base. Okay. Ben Joss Walbaum beta tested this. He also made several corrections in the English text. It is for single player. It is also for cooperative, not at its best though. No deathmatch. Difficulty is only for Hurt Me Playing Ultraviolence. At least this guy is honest with that. He included 5 new 128 by 128 patches. Right. This took him over 100 hours to make. And then there's some known line
Pretty
def.
big, yeah.
Yeah, all right. You may distribute this. Everything else, sending feedbacks, and then you can email.
You can
him.
use the textures he created, guys.
Yeah, you can.
Sweet.
You can use the textures he created. Yeah.
Nice.
So that was great. This is moo.wad.
Well, now here's a question for the integrity of the Maximum Doom stream. Do you think it might be better to like read the text file before you go into the map?
You know what? Probably. That's actually a good point. We should probably make that change.
Or like maybe during. Well, Moo is.
Yeah, maybe
a very
during, like while.
brief-
Yeah. This one looks
This
like
is
it's just straight up an
Moo.Wad
edit.
by Matthew Pickford. MSPIC1 at pfs01.cc.monash.edu. He's some Australian
It's a
student,
lot of
okay?
subdomains. God damn.
Description: modified level of IDS level 1. Extremely good for deathmatch. There's about 10 exclamation marks, more than that. It's E1M1, single player yes, co-op, deathmatch, has difficulty settings. It took about 10 hours in DU 5.21 and BSP version 1. Yeesh. Copyrights, permissions. Hey, the editor was free. I looked at just about every .wad file out there to figure out how to do things, and I had a ball doing it. If I were to restrict or copyright this in any way, the spirit would be lost. Besides, if you claim this as your work, I figure you'll eventually rot in your own personal hell. Me? I'll be
Bonsai.
hanging out in hell on earth.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, Max kind of undersold the amount of exclamation points that are in this text file.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, it's
Deathmatch has a ton.
yeah, Deathmatch has like at least 20. That's pretty good. It's also for single player and stuff. This is Moody.wad by isn't this by the same person? Yeah, it's by the same
Matthew
person.
Pickford, yep.
Yeah, it's by the same person.
Description. Serious deathmatch WOD for serious players.
Rip Iron Maiden.
Moody. Moodie.
Oh, well, this is at least like its own map and not like a retextured E1M1.
This is basically the same as the last README, a bit less threadbare.
Yeah, but like, my God, no shortage of exclamation points.
I'm just posting like a few lines in chat because, dear God, this man is from Flinders, Victoria. Where
Okay.
the bloody hell?
The scale is kind of impressive. There's some interesting stuff going on. I love these like barrel traps around weapons.
Let's see, Flinders, Victoria. It's got a population of less than 1,000 people.
Nice.
Hey! Small town do mapping matters too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
it's pretty
technically,
nice.
what I would say that like Zazer is probably a small town doom mapper. I think he's from like some suburb of like Texas that was like pretty like remote. I think, if I remember correctly. So he was definitely.
This
a
is the
small town
worst
mapper.
version of Startan. I disagree. This is the best version of Startan.
Oh, the beautiful stepping going down the stairs of it too.
I mean, okay, let me correct that. This version with the like excessively tiling detail, I like the it's not included in Doom 2, but there's a version of this texture that I like a lot. It's the one that doesn't have the miscellaneous horribly tiling detail on it. That is the best version of Startan.
Yeah, this has single player, but why bloody bother?
Okay, well that was that. This is Moonbase.wad.
Sadly, this one does not come with.
No,
Well, depending.
it does come with a text file. It's just like in the wrong place in Maximum Doom because I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Mbase new is the text file for this.
M
okay.
base.
Yeah. Mbase new.
Moonbase.wad. Curtis Turner II. He's at Clemson University, but he has a specific email address for now. It's drop-in for one of the tougher Episode 1 levels. E1M1 is apparently one of the tougher Episode 1 levels. We have additional credits to Mike Kelsey for miscellaneous assistance. It's an E1M1 map.
Man, I got this guy hyping up Nick.wad in my chat, and I'm just like waiting to be so disappointed.
I really hope it's a bunch of Nickelodeon sounds.
Oh god, I hope. Oh yeah, that might be, yeah.
Nick. So yeah, single player co-op deathmatch, difficulty settings, all yes, no sounds, no graphics, it's just a map. Took 10 hours, DEU, BSP, invisible blockage in rocky exterior area. If anybody has any clues to why this is a problem, please let this guy know. He is at the behest of the poor BSP builder.
Brown 1 is the superior texture. Brown 1 is a fantastic texture.
Round 1 is up there on the list of good textures. We really should have had like a bingo card prepared for like Maximum Doom for like 1994 tropes and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like forgetting.
Wasn't there like a Tarnsman stream bingo card at one point?
Oh yeah, there definitely was.
I know that the free space was I didn't save, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I didn't say it was free space.
Yeah.
I think it was either that or.
no, was not the free space was definitely I didn't save.
Yeah, I didn't save.
I didn't save was the free space for sure. There's no way that wasn't the free space because you're guaranteed I didn't save.
Man, I'm looking at not to spoil anything, but I'm looking at the text file for nick.wad, and I don't know.
Just let me have this, Matt. Okay?
All right.
Don't be Ashley. Don't fucking go on Wikipedia while we're watching the movie. Okay?
Hey,
let me have this.
Don't you denigrate your wife on stream.
I don't know, like, she has pretty bad opinions on, like, David Bowie.
Oh well.
She has awful opinions on David Bowie. Man, Mountain Base was good, and this is not good. I miss Mountain Base. Autoline wasn't a thing. I mean, Autoline wasn't a thing. Nothing's fucking aligned in the id maps, and no one gives a shit.
Yeah, man. What was it? The guy I talked to from Team TNT a long time ago. When I say a long time ago, I mean like 24 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Was like,
yeah, but when id does it, it's cute.
Or not. No, I was like yeah, but it's but like
it looked good at the resolution.
Like that's the
Was
like
that
here's
the thing?
like here's the thing. I really like. So there's something really nice about running Doom at, like, you know, at its original resolution, because even like when your textures are really detailed, that's what sells the map really well. Like, I mean, I look at, so I'm like kind of like fiddling around with like OTEX and whatever for like a vanilla mod that I'm like on again, off again kind of making, and the map looks amazing in Chocolate Doom because it's like locked at 320 by 200. But like when I load it up in Eternity or Z-Doom or Crispy, it loses something. It loses a crispness, or like that blurry. It's like moving from standard definition to high definition. You're gonna see more flaws. You're gonna see more, like, you know, it's gonna seem more sparse because there's so many more pixels that are painted to the screen.
I don't know. I think the id levels look fantastic at full resolution. I have no problem with them. This is Moostar.wad. Stairway of Moo. It's made by the same Australian guy. Let's load this shit up. It's a deathmatch.
I mean, definitely the id maps with like lots of light contrast and what have you, like, still look amazing at like any resolution. But like yeah, I don't know. There's something about the lower resolutions that, like,
I get what you're saying.
Emptiness.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Also, wow, this map, a big spiral staircase. Which map is this again?
Moonstar. It's another Matthew Pickford WAD. It's got single player, but it has no monsters. It's very boring, apparently. Oh, deathmatch 2 to 4 players? Fucking oath! Difficulty settings. How good are your opponents?
I mean, I'll give him credit for that. That's a clever line.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. He gets a 42 out of 10 for that one.
Oh, did you read the construction time? 7 hours. Probably 5 productive hours! Exclamation point, exclamation point. It's like 7 exclamation points.
The more exclamation points you add, the more extreme something is. It's like replacing letters with like Z's and Y's and X's. This is Mudville.wad.
I do about 15 minutes of honest to goodness work.
Well, we got Mudville.wad.
Mudville.
Go look up the text file in id games, because it doesn't exist.
Yep.
In game.
Yeah, I'm looking through my games copy here.
Word file for Doom with the following levels. E1M1. I think that's it. I think that's the entire README.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I don't
Short
think
and to the point. Good job, Mudville.wad author. Does he even have an author name? Oh, holy shit, this is clouds.midi. Okay, so this MIDI that's playing... Oh, no, never mind. I took it from Maximum Doom and I put it in the jukebox. And we have the jukebox playing, so that's not the MIDI for this map. God damn it. I was about to be like, this is the MIDI we found... No, anyways. Well, I'm only partially excited to talk about it now. Anyways, this is clouds.midi.
Was it originally in MUS form?
I think it was, yeah.
If you had the original version, I could. Oh,
I know who made it.
Okay. Because I would have to we could find where it's from. Like I could
Oh
run
no,
a
I
little utility to hash
Oh, okay, I get what
everything
you're saying.
and figure it out.
Anyways, you can look this guy up. His name is Sambi Katano. Look him up. Go to his website and be amazed. If it still exists. I know it existed like 3 years ago when I found this to put it in TPH.
Zombie Katana.
Yeah.
He's got a Bandcamp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, I think he's got a
Vivid-
YouTube as well. If this is him, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, top tracks, Zombie Katano.
Neato. I like how we're kind of a nice thing about the Doom mapping way back when is that it attracted all kinds of people, and then it becomes a
I think it
time
attracts
capsule
all
from where
kinds
this
of
person
people.
was.
I think it attracts all kinds of people now. I mean, we have everything. We have Nazis, we have communists.
We have Nazis, we have communists, we have furries, we've I don't know, every nook and cranny of the internet.
Yeah. And a few actual well-adjusted human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a shock.
You're sure about that?
You gotta look for them though. You gotta look hard for them. They're the minority class.
It's very refreshing to see multiple levels today that actually give you the rocket launcher and the
Oh
plasma
yeah,
rifle.
yeah, I know, absolutely. Maximum Doom really makes you appreciate the little things.
Yeah, for the longest time, I've just seen the shotgun.
I have
and
shotgun.
the chain gun every once in a while. Yeah.
The chain gun every once in a while even isn't that guaranteed. It's mostly me just giving it to myself because, I don't want to be that miserable today.
I think we take that for granted for in Doom 2 because what the hell is this map? Wait, what?
It spells Mudville.
It's Mudville.map.
Is that a baseball bat in one part of the? What is that shape?
Yeah, that's a baseball bat right there, dude.
Oh, what the fuck?
Mudville is the town in Casey at the Bat.
Oh my god, that makes sense.
I kind of wish I had the chain gunner now. Didn't
See, this is what we need more of: references to poems and short stories.
Don't Penn and Teller have a good Casey at the bat bit?
Yeah, they have an escape routine with Casey at the bat.
That's pretty cute.
It's no Japanese community project full stomach in the auto map.
I still need to play that. I haven't played that.
I haven't played it all the way through myself.
I still need to play so many things. There are so many things that I still need to play.
I really should do that. I should maybe put it to a poll and say, hey, I haven't finished these these things, and then whatever gets selected, I'll like stream or something, just to like,
There you
cause like I feel like, you know, when you start creating stuff, you play less, and really should play as much as possible. Cause
I'm the only mapper who's made more maps than I've played.
like, I'm probably a writer who's written more books than they've read.
So,
I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
there's so many fucking good lines from that show.
Oh man, every once in a while I'm just like, we should yell at the BBC to make another series, and then I realize that show happened 14 years ago, maybe 15.
Well, so I'm pretty sure that it was a Channel 4 production.
I'm pretty sure that as an American, any production in the UK, like
It's all BBC.
the
to me.
BBC did it. Yeah, exactly.
It's BBC 4. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, yeah, it's a Channel 4 production.
Wow.
I don't want to be like, actually, but like, I don't know, Channel 4 are very different about the content they produced for a long while. I guess they
Does
really
Maximum
wanted to
Doom count
differentiate
for maps
themselves.
played? No, Maximum Doom does not count for maps played.
I know that every once in a while, if the UK
H
got,
Doom next? No, I will never play H Doom.
like got like rights to an American show that was like from, I guess, like broadcast television.
Is there an
on
exit in this
America.
level? And I'm just like,
I don't know, maybe. They would end up on Channel 4.
or is this like a deathmatch map? And it's just the worst deathmatch map ever made.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't see an exit anywhere in this map.
it might be a deathmatch map.
I just don't see an exit. Thank you, Matt.
No problem. I aim to please.
Oh, no, there's the exit.
As the mighty Casey struck out.
What is this cyber demon? Jesus Christ. I don't have the fucking ammo for this guy. Come on, come in here, bro. Let's do it. I'm in a hallway. Fuck. Don't play it fair, fuck it.
Did you save?
I did kind of save, maybe, but it's fine. Does H-Doom even have gameplay? Technically, doesn't it?
I think so.
I mean,
it
'cause
didn't have
it-
any maps with it?
Well, it just runs in Doom, so I mean, Doom has gameplay, so therefore it would have gameplay, no?
I believe so.
If we're applying that logic.
I've never played H2.
You know,
I'm also glad that the H-Doom guy found work. Like
Well,
working on like Iron, yeah,
there we go.
like working
Alright,
on Iron Fury and stuff like that.
there you go. Wait, no, isn't it? This is mutt.wad. I almost read that as
Mutt.
I almost read that as nut.wad. Nut.wad. I'm gonna make a
Eric-
gameplay mod that removes all the gameplay.
It's because we were thinking of H-Doom. Nut.what?
Nut.wad, there we go.
There we go.
Well,
There's
at
the
least
joke.
they edited a different Doom map than E1M1.
It's a pretty standard,
We're the
Mhm.
fucking House of Pain edits, huh?
Eric Assassin Brinkman is the author.
Good for him.
.net. First attempt at creating a level. I said E1M2 could be a really good deathmatch level if you changed it around a bit, so that's exactly what I did. Some good ideas, and seems like a good level for deathmatch. We'll see. Did he not fucking test it before he uploaded it?
I mean,
probably not, because he's...
you'd have to find people to play it with and dial them up and stuff like that. Internet was a luxury at the time.
What did lag used to be
Clouds
called?
again.
What, Tarns?
What did lag used to be called?
What did lag?
Like-
called, like internet latency.
Well,
Ping.
I mean, lag used to be called lag.
Are you
but
sure?
it only
Because
per-
we found like all kinds of crazy new words we didn't realize were what people used to call things. This is
Well, I mean-
M-domed DM, even though that's clearly Nemo DM. I just didn't want to read that way.
I want to say, well, lag was kind of the accepted term for just network latency. Everything else, like input lag or frame rate dropping, was not attributed to lag in general. But then lag became the all-encompassing term.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
And it became an all-encompassing term as far back as like probably around the Quake 2, Quake 3 days, when my friends at a LAN party complained about lag, but they didn't differentiate between the network lag and the frame rate lag that they experienced on their older machines.
I'm glad that your friends were the ones who invented that ubiquity.
No, I'm not saying they invented it. I'm saying that
That's
that it's where the word was heading.
yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I
But
like the
network
both.
latency was always called lag.
I want to say so. Yeah. That at least like way back when still.
I don't know.
but,
I need like a deep investigative report. Give Netflix like $2 million to make a documentary on this. Let's go. I don't
Well,
know.
if it doesn't involve people running a weird tiger,
Watching that
weird,
was such an
tiger
experience
TV.
because like every single human being in it comes across as like just the most awful person.
except for the guy
The
who went
actual,
to jail
the
for, like,
actual drug
trafficking.
lord, the actual
Yeah.
drug lord is the best person in that show.
Yeah, it was the nice.
Because your other options are a racist murderer, a crazy potential murderer, and the dude running a sex cult.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is new Doom.wad. That was Nemo
Oh.
DM.wad. Oh,
I
let's
want to
just...
say New Doom is like 3 full episodes, though.
Is
I want
it?
to say New Doom is 3 full episodes.
Well, you
It's
know...
probably a compilation.
Okay.
Because if I remember correctly from like Doom Heaven, New Doom was like a huge thing.
New Doom, this keyword represents the combination of just 20... Wait, is
Yeah.
that... Read me for it, so I just gotta find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a combination of 27 of the best levels that this person has found on the net.
Can we appreciate... Hold on. Can we appreciate that Shovelware has shovelware within it?
There you go. Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need. Oh wow, this actually like lists all of the maps. The WADs they're from, the author's name.
I feel like I've played this map
That's
already.
that
So hold
surprisingly
on.
thorough
This
for
was
time
minimum
period.
Doom for maximum Doom.
Yeah. Well, for the era, yeah. So I guess it would.
I
Map
appreciate
one
that
is
the
next
is the
one.
very next WAD Nick.wad. Yeah, okay. So the very next WAD is Nick.wad. So the guy who's been championing Nick.wad now has to wait because we have an entire megawad in between us and Nick.wad.
Well, no, I mean like
Uh,
if it's maps you played.
He has to
Well,
wait,
it's-
man.
Some stuff is after M. Not everything is before M, but this is Maze 1 by Jeff Cochran. The next map we've already done is Moonbase.
The next map is Moonbase. The next map is a map
Yeah.
that we just played. I'm so happy. I'm gonna play it again.
Yep.
I'm gonna play it again.
Tarns.
I'm
Why?
not gonna play it again. This is Moonbase.
Glad all it
not
takes
WAD.
is my disapproving tone.
I'm definitely playing it because there was a door that I didn't go through in this map, so I'm playing it.
A map so nicely streamed it twice.
A map so nice we streamed it twice. You know, it was really unfortunate that that door just lacked any ability to stop Microethereal form.
Nice.
This is Legend 3.wad by Tony L. Hayes.
Cool, Tony. Cool map, bro. Yeah, what just happened? I know, it was really strange. Physics changed there for a moment, and I was just free to pass through that object because it wasn't actually a solid. But it wasn't a liquid or a gas either. It was like an unknown fourth state that's not plasma.
Higgs Einstein condensate. Is that it? Fucking-
Tarns has a button mapped to no clip.
No, I don't. What the fuck are you talking about, you filthy fucking liar? I'm suing you for defamation of character.
For $1 bazillion. Sue me for $1 bazillion.
Yeah, right?
$1 million gajillion dollars. I'm still kind of sober. This is a problem. How much is the alcohol content of this thing? Oh yeah. For the people that missed it, the beer of the evening, or one of the beers of the evening, I guess. The beer of the evening was by the Decadent Brewing Company. It's called Strawberry Orange Banana, and it is a double India Pale Ale with, you guessed it, strawberry, orange, and banana.
That sounds like that'd be a nice cider.
It would be, but like of course the bitterness of the hops, because it's a pale ale and a double India Pale Ale, makes it a little bit more. I mean, it has that like grapefruity taste that very hoppy beers have, but it's not bad. Although it gets like very cloudy like at the end because like I guess like gets the remnants of like banana mash. I guess I don't know. There's something has clouded up this beer quite a bit.
The remnants of banana mash? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, if you break banana down into like I guess if they made this with banana, then like it has to like
Oh,
you,
like the pulp.
Yeah, the rest of the pulp that would be unfermented, and it's just fruit fiber.
Yeah.
Really. Pureed fruit fiber. That's left.
I'm glad that
kind of,
every
like,
single
is
one
in
of
there.
those stairs was a secret.
Also, I think pale ales still have.
I hope the
yeast
entire
sediment or
rest
whatever.
of this map is a secret.
It was not bad. Very, very, very bitter at the end, but not bad. I'm gonna find another beer.
Can I have a chain?
BRB with B.
Okay, a door.
I adore this door. One thing that I've always been fascinated by, and this has become substantially less true in like the last 5 years, but it was certainly true before that. Back in the day, like just making a megawad automatically qualified whatever you made as like a classic and or like something worth like, a lot more just because it was a megawad.
Hmm.
Sure. We found it, guys. It's the note. It's the note. It's here. We found it. It's not going to go away for quite some time.
bizarre tritone.
I've examined this MIDI in like the MIDI editor, and I cannot tell you why this note is like this. This time it's actually fading out a little bit.
Yeah, releasing a megawatt definitely does result in getting special attention sometimes, unless you happen to be like a very high-profile mapper.
It's back. We thought it ended, and it came back with a vengeance. This fucking note, dude. I was not prepared for this note, honestly. Oh no. The note has now looped back on top of the rest of the MIDI.
It's like bizarre area with lifts feels like something that later on, I don't know, looking at the auto map, it reminds me of looking at certain Doom 64 maps where they abuse macros to fake room over room.
Oh yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
to
Matt.
The note.
The note is happening right now.
The note?
Yeah, it's this one note that's been carried, and it's not going away. It's actually building on the rest of the song.
I remember there was like a bug in actually one of the stock. I forget the name of the song, but it's in like Doom 2. It's the one that starts like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, message for the Archvile. Yeah.
Yeah, message for the Archvile. So like that one, that trailing note at the end does not stop on certain MIDI controllers.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, and then it just stays.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now.
Oh God. So then like so like I mean it happens on certain Doom ports that you know don't clear the I guess the MIDI controller registers at the end for a replay, but it definitely happened on I had an MPU 401 in my what is it? It was a compact Presario, which had like an ESS audio drive, and that had you know, drivers for its MIDI controller, and I guess it's like an embedded MIDI controller. So like it was an MPU 401. I guess it was a wavetable. However, it was abstracted. Sounded great, but yeah, every once in a while Doom would fuck up and you'd get that note forever.
Oh, the note finally ended.
Damn.
But I think it's back, just more subtly now.
I'm guessing what happens is like, yeah, there is no like end note instruction in the Muse file or whatever it is, or in the mid. Something all fucked up is happening.
That's usually cause is like there's no end MIDI event, or rather no note end event.
Yeah.
And whoever composed it would have had some fall off on the instruments. Here, nah.
No, well, I mean, also if it's like, you know, converted to work with Doom, any flaws that would, I mean, any use case that isn't looping is going to bring out all the, you know, crap that hasn't been coded in. There's some things were not meant to loop.
Oh, it's back again. It's back.
Nice.
Great.
So
It actually didn't go away. It just like got softer for a little while, and then like it came back with a vengeance. And now it sounds like there's actually 2 of them now.
Oh, great. So it's not like playing on one channel.
No, it's like it sounds like there's
it's-
2 now.
Yeah, it's emulated, probably through Fluid Sync or something. Oh boy. Okay. It's gonna get crazy.
The
Man.
longer this map drags on.
Anyways,
The
the second,
longer the node stays on Earth, the stronger it becomes.
the longer the note is playing in Fluid Sync, the stronger it becomes. How did that become a meme? Fucking, I guess it was because like Hayden fucking said it all the time in Eternal. It's like, yeah, I got it. I need to get back to Earth. I got it.
I missed
I'm
that.
stuck in Urdak right now.
I think it became a
Alright.
meme the same way like Ramirez do X became a meme.
Or friendship ended with Budaseer. Anyways, the second beer of the evening is a Firestone Walker Brewing Company beer, and Firestone makes amazing beers. And this one's called Mind Haze IPA.
Mind Haze. Wasn't there a really
And-
terrible video game called like Mind something?
I'm sure there was. It's a.
Odds
very-
are, yeah.
If you want to have a cool sounding word, mind plus something else.
Now that's immediately what comes to mind too. Hamstar, Firestone, not the tire company, but it's Firestone
thought-
Walker.
I thought it was
Which is-
Bridgestone.
No, there's Firestone too. There's,
Yeah, there's Firestone,
there are-
Bridgestone,
there's mini stones. Okay.
a lot of stones. In fact, there's a Stone Brewing Company as well. But this one's a
There's 3
Uh,
notes now, by the way.
nice. It's just
And they're
weird.
all like
Great.
slightly offset from one another, so it's actually creating like a choir effect.
Oh God.
It's great. It's fantastic. I don't know what you're talking
Alright,
about.
just do a sound reset. or
No,
something.
I'm not. This is how this map was intended to be played.
Intended.
Intended.
With this jukebox near.
Yes. Okay. Don't ask questions.
Wait, this is playing from the jukebox?
Yeah, this is from the jukebox. I pulled it out of Maximum Doom to put it in the jukebox.
Of course you did.
Oh, you mean as soon as that happened, because that happened when we were still playing with the midis included in Maximum Doom. Because remember,
Right.
the jukebox came about because after hearing D running for like the 7,000th time, I
Yeah.
started going insane. So of course I had to go back and find this and make sure that we included it because you know that's how you
wonder if
do
we-
it.
Wonder if we could have asked asked or commissioned a bunch of composers in the Doom community to just make remixes of D running.
Probably. It ended though.
Es-
It sounds
especially-
like a lawnmower now. Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that this is what he picked for the best maps in the community.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
What are we on? Is this map 4?
This is map 4. This is a very big map.
This is theta-4.wad by Michael Houston, edited so that monsters appear on medium difficulty.
Nice.
Important. Thank
It
you.
was modified.
Did he
I
have
mean, I
permission
appreciate
to
the
modify? Did he have
Who
permission?
knows? I
Huh?
appreciate the person compiling, putting in the effort to make them not have nothing.
Yeah. Although this would definitely be frowned upon today. Super frowned upon.
Yeah, except for like, hey, Tarnsman, when are you gonna release Minimum Doom? Yeah. It would be so frowned upon.
if we just
there is
made a
a
list.
certain level of double standard that exists within the Doom community that you're if a quote unquote established member, you can get away with a lot more.
Oh man, I wonder if I have that status, established member. I wonder what perks I have as a long-standing member of the Doom, long-standing and lauded member of the Doom community.
Oh, and lauded.
Personally, I'm waiting for my compilation of D-Zone maps by Terminus. There, Terminus.
There you go, perfect.
Yeah. It's like, what could I get away with? Could I just like
Become the Harvey Weinstein of Doom, Matt.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I think
That is
this
not
is
happening.
for cooperative only because I think that exit switch changes something.
Do you want to be promoted in the next New Stuff Chronicles?
Yeah, there you go, Matt. Exactly.
That which isn't written anymore,
I was gonna
unfortunately.
I'm gonna say what New Stuff Chronicle?
Yeah, that which isn't like written anymore, unfortunately. Like
People
I
just write reviews using the new system.
I mean that's fine. At least we have like people that are like active in that regard.
I don't know.
I mean,
the new stuff was good. I missed new stuff.
yeah,
I
some
know.
some things like slip through the cracks. Although people are still kind of like they'll still announce stuff that they're making, for better or worse. You know.
How do I get over to that? I just clip over to it, that's all. Played it on Xandron. Okay, well. I'm playing it in fucked up Z-Doom, so this is how it's intended to be played.
Oh, we got some missing text. What the fuck?
We
So
got some
like,
missing every...
we got some,
Good
like,
job!
fucked up nodes
I
or missing
Took
textures.
so much damage there, needlessly. This song, the fact that this song got made,
What song is this?
Rock Lobster.
Oh, by the B-52s, yeah.
But no, V52's.
Oh, is this
There's
like a
something
shit MIDI
beautiful.
version?
What was that?
This is a shit MIDI version of
Yeah,
it, though?
it's a shit Vinny version of it. Of course it is. But what were you saying about the B-52s?
No, I love their kind of beautiful celebration of everything that is 50s-ish kid.
Okay, I've for sure, like, 1000% played this level. In fact, I think this is the level I talked about, the green herring, like, speedrunning it. I go out here, yeah, there's this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the exit on this?
This is Fortress.Log,
Yeah,
I think?
I've 100%.
One thing I learned about the B-52s is that they made, I think, the second, third, and fourth season of Rocco's Modern Life theme song.
There you go, perfect.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, it's definitely the B-52s. And they're credited
Okay,
as such.
and I have, like, played this level about 65 billion times as well.
Although I don't know if they did season 1. I always preferred the season 1 over the later season intros. I mean, just the
That's a big map.
theme song.
No, yeah, but I've played it like a billion times. I mean,
It's
it was
megawatt.log. And the next one is Megalab.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the exit. There it is. Boom.
Yeah, this map looks pretty damn competent, if I do say so myself.
I've played this too. Jesus, I've played all these maps.
Yeah, there's this compilation, man.
I know, but I'm glad to know that. Yeah, this was that whole light hallway. The exit's like right here, if I remember correctly.
The light hallway?
And then it
Oh,
goes
that
up,
thing, yeah.
and then this happens. Yep. Okay.
I remember when you were like playing through like the beginning of this, and I like picked out that like one of those very early maps that I remember had like the what is it, the Star Wars theme in it, and that like that hallway with like red lights.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know why, but that map is like that was burned into my brain for whatever reason.
E2M1, welcome to Legend2.Log by Tony L. Hayes.
Thank you, Tony, for the map.
I got another question. Why not play this in Chocolate Tomb in order to relive the 1994-5 experience?
Because I only hate myself so much.
It's not that bad. Come on, man.
It's not that it's that bad.
Experiencing it as it was meant to be experienced.
It's not that bad, but I wouldn't have console commands and a bunch of other quality of life improvements.
Well, then, does Crispy Doom kind of have, like, additional stuff?
It doesn't
Like-
have the ability. It doesn't have heart attacks.
Also, yeah, I wouldn't have the
That'd be
jukebox.
Alright. Oh, that's true. Okay.
Okay,
Well, then,
The only other
Run.
port be remotely like the jukebox is Eternity, and that's like not as good as this. It's pretty decent though. Like Quasar was watching the original Maximum Do stuff. I think I said this before to you.
oh, is it,
But, like,
was that the
because of
reason
that,
why
it's
you
like-
added it?
Yeah, I'll make a thing that shuffles the midis.
Oh, nice. You're working on that now, right, Max?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually waiting on him to add in like one more piece of functionality
yeah,
So-
powers.
that TPH has Eternity compatibility.
Wait, really? Like you're kind of working for that?
Yeah, TPH is Boom Plus. It's Eternity and ZDoom compatible, and
Oh.
it's just
Yeah,
waiting
the-
on the
I
Eternity
need
part.
to implement a power up. Yeah, I need to implement EDF power ups.
Oh.
The one thing I might do is just fucking hack something in hardcode.
Hard code it in such a way. Yeah, hard code it in such a way that like people maybe know not to like reuse certain code pointers or features or
Oh
whatnot.
no! Mordeth will use it, man.
I mean, in order for people
Unless
to
I, like-
use it, they have to like actually map for Eternity.
I'm like, okay, guys, I've added EDF like very early ways of specifying powers. They're all hard coded at the moment. Please don't use the Tome of Power power up. Yeah.
I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Please don't use anything that's in the game.
You're
He actually abused the Tome of Power to do something similar to what you want, which is like quad damage.
Yeah.
Thus, he basically has you pick up. It gives you invisible tome. I think the sprites are slightly different, but it's just quad damage.
yeah.
It's pretty smart that he thought to do that, but also, why you do this?
Wait, I need a yellow key. Is there just like map that I'm missing? I think there is, yeah. I think it was back this way. Why
unlooked
doesn't
for a
this
moment.
Great Mighty Pooh have like more variation to its shit song?
It's not a very long battle. Doesn't need to be particularly long.
I mean, there's dare I say, movements in the song. It goes from like one part to another part.
More like one thought to another thought.
That's
Well done.
funsies. Cool. That was map 1. I have every weapon now. Good job.
E2M2.
I've played this. This is the map that didn't have the key necessary for me to play the map.
Oh,
Does this? I wonder. Does this version?
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
version fixed?
Yeah, let's see.
Is this version fixed such that it has the key?
this is
Yeah, this version has a red key. We're good. Yep, this
Nice.
version
Fixed.
this version is fixed so that it has a key.
Great job.
I need to actually go get the blue key though, so I
Compiler.
can leave the
He
level.
also added a 4th deathmatch spot. Good of him.
Huh. Oh, nice of him.
Nice.
Or her mysterious maintainer.
Mysterious copy paster.
Okay, I don't think that this part. I don't think I played this map.
Sewers.wad by David.
Oh, I
Cameron
have
and
played this map
David
because I played
Black.
the 40-ounce remake of this map.
Ah. And now you're playing the original.
I don't remember anything
Oh,
about it.
what was this in?
Yeah,
Was
40
this
ounce.
in 1994 tune?
Yeah, 40 ounce remade sewers.wad in that. Yep.
Only sewers I remember is H sewers, which is a heretic map that was like, which was like when I was just like, I found they used a MIDI of they like replaced the music and it used a MIDI of I think Head Like a Hole by 9 Inch Nails, and I was just like, damn, this music rocks. And then I heard it later. I'm like, wait a minute. I heard the real song and I'm like, wait a minute, I remember this from a WOD I played. And that is how I discovered that.
I don't know, one of my favorite things about Head Like a Hole is that
Oh, okay. This
One of
is
the
also
tracks
the map that's in the Xbox Doom port. I've never actually played this. I didn't go to E1. I don't think I played the Xbox Doom port.
Oh.
yeah, this is what's one. But yeah, my favorite thing about Head Like a Hole is that Descent uses a sped up version of its riff for one of its tracks, so it's usually turn, 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 turn. But in Descent it's and you can find it. It's in one of the Dwangos, like the version that it takes the line from.
I mean, like, yeah, it's like a kind of like a Bobby Prince-esque. Know what you can use.
Oh fuck! I know. Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, that is that Descent. Descent had some great fucking music.
It
Descent
definitely had a style too.
Descent is a great game.
I only
Descent
played through
is-
Descent 2. I never played Descent 1.
Descent 2 is a great
Descent
game.
1 is worth playing. I prefer Descent 1's soundtrack actually.
Yeah, Descent 1's soundtrack. Because, like, Descent 2 really pimped their, like, CD audio. But, like, it still had a MIDI soundtrack. And I just never really listened to it because it was just like, whoa, Redbook audio in my computer? And I was like, oh, Typo Negative has a track in it, but it's like a shortened instrumental version of Haunted from October Rust. So it's whatever.
Meanwhile, Descent
90s
has all
Kids
these-
Matt is my favorite Matt.
90s
Descent has all
Kids
these
Matt.
NTF things, and also it has fucking OPL3 support, and it sounds great.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I think it uses the. Does it use the Fat Man timber set?
I do not know. All I know is it uses OPL3, which isn't tremendously common for PC games at least.
Sneakernet says
Everything's-
no.
There is a
She would
music
know.
project on the forums right now that's centered around making music similar to Descent 1. Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yeah. Well, I would say like a few Jimmy tracks are very Descentish. Like I've been listening. I've been like kind of like scanning through his entire midiography for like tracks for
Midiography,
whatever
good
I'm
word.
kind of like putting together in my on again off again map editing, and there's a couple of tracks that he really pulls like the
Hold
Descent
on.
style. Like his second track in Sigil, was it Boss of Me or something? You're not the boss of me. That's very Descentish.
Now I just want to like put on Descent music.
Make heavy use of synth and like tom drums and. Yeah, you'd know sneaker nuts about all the OPL timbers probably. I like that's like the only prominent OPL Smiths I've heard of. When I was just like, oh, I was like looking up how like OPL works and whatever. Like it was this, everybody's talking about the Fat Man, and apparently it's like this like composer, but like kind of made his own like MIDI bank, or like his OPL like MIDI bank that he like used for like all of his compositions, because he was just like, yeah, from the ground up wanted the control, I guess, over the whole overall sound of all of his like synths. George Sanger, the Fat
Seventh
Man.
Guest, Wing Commander, Maniac Mansion, NES version.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he
Zombies
worked on a
Ate My
lot of
Neighbor.
stuff. Yeah, he worked on a lot of stuff.
There are a lot of really, really good soundtracks in him. And there's stuff even... He's still working.
Yeah, good on him.
The Amber's Airline, 7 Wonders. What the delicious video game series. Thank you, Wikipedia, for telling me about.
If I remember correctly, there's I think 4 new Doom megawads that were like put together. Yeah, there's like about 4 of them, I think. Or at least according to what was on my Doom Heaven CD. I think I have it somewhere on like one of these hard drives. Doom Wads compilations, Doom Heaven.
I don't know which janky version of Z Doom that Tarns runs has the OPL synth stuff. It may do.
I actually have CSG's.
Well, I mean, it's included in the ADL MIDI banks, but I mean, it's probably updated since then, right? Right, Sneaks.
LibADL, there it was.
Oh, it has it. Okay.
No, that's what it is.
It's definitely one of the banks in there. In the ADL MIDI stuff. I know for a fact that we set it to in Square. That's the default OPL bank that we set.
Eternity. CSG at some point told me about LibADL MIDI.
Yeah.
I started work on it pretty early. It ended up in GZ Doom before Eternity because the developer of LibADL MIDI like caved and implemented it for GZ Doom when Graph wasn't able to manage.
When isn't he?
But yeah, it has. I use OPL synth pretty much exclusively for Eternity now.
Really?
So, yeah, except for some Stewboy MIDIs use a lot of bloody.
Yeah. Oh man, like Stewboy. You know what? This is gonna sound like a put down, but I don't really mean it to be. A lot of Stewboy's music like feels like it would be a part of those like royalty-free like CDs. But they're like just like really good like music tracks that have like this ambient like visions of the American Midwest like kind of vibe to them.
Well, that's not just because of Ancient Aliens.
I mean, like very much so, but like also like it's like the prime
A lot of
example
Zazer midis you can't use OPL for, and a lot of Essel midis you can't either.
Oh, definitely. Like, well, Essel gets very well, when I think of Essel tracks, I think of her more ambient work rather than just like.
I'm now playing back to Saturn X with OPL.
I think I tried like 4 chips emulated, and I think it still ended up arpeggiating at times for some boy tracks because, Jesus, man.
Stu's really good at like creating like a soundscape with MIDI as well. Like, cause like fucking.
Why don't I have the super shotgun?
Well, that's Doom for you. But like if you what is it? If you play like what is it? It's the last map in Ancient Aliens. It uses Yuletide. That's the name of the map. Sorry, track. And there's a point in the song, like in like the bridge, where it's like you hear like birds chirping. It uses like it's like a birds chirping, and then like I guess rolling waves as if you're on a beach, and then it uses like the march or like the marching instrument to have like simulate like a horse galloping across like the channels like from right to left or something. It's like fucking
That's a
dude's a
track that
wizard.
to do with DMX OPL then.
Oh.
You intentionally got it to work.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you really want to test, like, your instrument set, like, Yuletide is one of those tracks that's, like, insane. In terms of, like, yeah, what it sets out to do with the general MIDI set. God damn, like, you know what, we have so many fucking amazing composers.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have as many great composers in the community as we do.
Yeah, fucking, it's like, I mean, like, what is it? Even when I like talk about like music and stuff like with other indies and like or like if people like are looking for like composers, like I already have like what like seven or 9 names at the ready for like who to recommend. It's crazy.
Oh,
Just from like Doom community adjacent or in alone, it's nuts.
Right.
Nets, did you ever try getting Undersea to work with DMX OPL, or is that just like too fucking specifically, extremely specific to wavetable type things?
Undersea.
Final track of.
What if this
Back to
generation's Mozart or Beethoven ended up making Doom midis and we never know? And we got some dope-ass Doom midis.
Well, who was a very young composer? I remember Mozart was very young when he composed a lot of his stuff.
It's important to remember that Mozart also was like a pop artist for a lot of his career.
It's also, important to remember that, like, basically every single classical composer was either a patron of, like, the church or some just wealthy fucking, or had their patronage from the church or just some wealthy dude who made them make things.
Yeah, they had, like, visibility from, like, just being of privileged status.
Well,
like,
not specifically that. It's more like, so what it would be is, like, Bach, for example, had to write, like, 1 billion pieces of music because he was, like, literally commissioned by the church. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, like, the church is like, nah, you dog, you gotta make all this music. So he made his 47 billion tracks.
Nah, dog, our organ tunes are whack. You gotta make some.
This chorale's kind of boring, man. Need you to spice it up some.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then there was that, and then, like, so they were more like they were the personal musicians for a lot of, like, nobles and stuff. There was, like, that whole aspect of how classical music functioned. So, it'd be very hard today for, like, I don't know. I don't think you were ever gonna see kind of somebody have that level of influence on music because
it's very like spread out.
Yeah, it's way more spread out, and like people can pick things up and adapt them a lot. Like you don't have that same level of. I mean, and it's happened throughout the years.
It's like there's no I guess there's no like bottleneck filter.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it is exactly.
Because like way back when, like most how you discovered music was anything approved by the the RIAA, anybody that like signed up with the recording industry. But then like now with like the internet, you have like an insane amount of artists.
And also everybody is like super specialized, and everybody kind of sticks to their genres nowadays. And I don't know, it's It's more
because
insular.
like they can still find followings.
Yeah.
They can still find followings, like even as small as they are. But like the followings, I think now are kind of like they're smaller, but they're more loyal. It's you get that kind of dynamic.
Sure.
I feel.
And the one thing I remember listening earlier this year to an old top 40 countdown or something, you know, with Casey Kasem. And he's talking about how the recording music industry in 1977 or so accrued more money than film and television put together
Yeah, that's makes
in the
sense.
US.
Yeah.
Like, music used to make a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like after like the huge like filter of like curated by a larger industry.
Oh, I guess I didn't pick up the key because I didn't fall down that hole. Okay, that makes sense.
Also, Sneak is saying that this is Paul Radek's patches.
Go to advanced MIDI
Go
options.
to advanced MIDI options and select custom bank.
Yeah, custom bank in ADL MIDI.
Where
And
is
it's I think
this?
bank 72. It's in the list. It's named. So yeah. Advanced options. MIDI is it? Wait, is the MIDI player on?
MIDI player options, ADL MIDI.
Yeah, ADL MIDI. MIDI player options and ADL MIDI.
OPL Bank.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. I found
jeez.
it.
And then the OPL bank, and then if
Yeah,
you
I found it. I found it.
yeah, so it's near the
I found it.
yeah DMX OPL3 yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, I got it. We got it.
I got it. I got it. As soon as I knew where I needed to go within the menu, I got it.
I'm
I'll be right-
surprised Z-Doom
We'll be right back.
Okay. I'm surprised Z-Doom defaults the emulator to like the really fucking CPU intensive one. Jesus, E2 is just a fucking episode of the long maps.
Yep. Man, imagine making this and then thinking that you can put this in the same fucking release as like actual good stock id maps. Is Betray.wad worse than this or better than this?
I feel like Betray.wad was at least shorter. And had the good grace to give you release from Vanilla Doom by crashing. Well, you know, I-era Visplane overflowing.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. That actually makes that sound semi good.
I'm back.
Come back
Bathroom
to
break.
Outland.wad by Russell Gruber.
Russ Gruber. Making a map with a lot of brown something. I really like this texture. This like beige, was it like a slad wall, brown, what is
Round
this?
one? Round one is a great
Round one.
texture, yes.
Is it? I really gotta get mapping again. Cause like I'm starting to forget what like, I'm starting to forget my, my photographic memory with texture names.
This is brown green.
Support 3 will always be remembered.
Support 3 will always be remembered. Metal 2 will always be remembered.
Yeah, Metal 2, Support 3, the Shawns,
Fireblue.
Fire Blue. Well, I mean, Fire Blue is meme status at this point.
Fire Blue
Yeah,
is
but, like-
main status at this point, yeah.
You can't.
You can get it on a mug.
Speaking of, we just passed it, Comp Blue.
Comp Blue
Comp Blue.
is a great texture.
Comp Blue is what you used for waterfalls in Doom. You just added like a scroller to it, and you had waterfall.
Yeah, man, there you go.
That was use of the stock texture set there. Do we know anybody that actually got like a fire blue like quilt or bed sheets?
No, I don't think so.
I tried to get a custom-made TNT Mini sheet, but the company that I wanted to order it from said the design was like, they were like, no.
Too complex.
Yeah, they're like, no, this exceeds like whatever their criteria was, and I would just,
Alright.
I gave up after that point. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it.
You have to like try and minimize certain bits of detail and certain use, like how many colors you're using.
Yeah. I mean, like for the ones, yeah, that do the custom stuff, they probably have like it's like, oh, we covered 90% of use cases, but like, yeah, like something that's like that can get like insanely complex. They're just like, our machinery cannot take this.
Yeah.
What is it? I need to find the company that like makes like custom like silk shirts or whatever, because I know they exist, and I remember like one of my indie acquaintances, Alistair Aitchison, who does a lot of what would you call them? Like kind of like very installation type of like games and game design, and very like people like interact with each other. Anyway, he got like this like shirt that was like this like insane like I think it either had like a bunch of like classic games he liked like mishmash together in like one shirt, and I'm like, he told me the company that he got it custom made from, and I forgot the name of it. And I need to find that company again because I want a fire blue fire shirt.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Perfect.
And I totally, like, it would just, I mean, the only time I would ever wear it would be like going to QuakeCon and
Hell yeah.
and just be like, hey guys, check this out.
Yeah, there you go.
Welp, how are you doing?
You know, 2019 had like rutabaga salad cake.
Oh my god, yeah, that was Essel's 30th birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Great.
Yeah. Where do I go in this?
Post hell
It was
immortalized.
very
in a birthday
depressed.
cake.
It was very depressed by the end of the evening.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, once you everybody has a slice of rutabaga
Chopped
salad.
to pieces and started melting.
Well, I mean, it wasn't even printed
Kinda.
directly on the cake. It was printed on like at that like sugar, like
Sheet of fondant.
yeah, and then like just placed on top. So like we had to like puncture it in order to get a piece of it, because like it would just like be taken with like one slice of the knife. It would just like sink inwards. But like, yeah, that was still cool. I think it was why did he go by TDF, right? I see him every year. I completely forget his nickname.
Oh, TDM.
TDM, yeah.
Okay.
No, it was either TDM, TDF.
Where do I go?
Tani.
I fucking hate Doom.
I fucking hate Doom. This thing I'm playing a lot of.
These maps of E2 is not as snappy. Like E1 was pretty short, all things considered.
I
I'm
did
pretty sure.
clip through the last two maps because I played them. To be fair.
Yeah, but like both maps didn't take tremendously long.
I guess so. Yeah, right. There we go. I found out where.
Man, I'm loving these strobing lights.
Yep, they're great. I got the red key. We're good. We're moving on with our lives.
Nice.
I got the trooper blaring. It actually sounds better than the other version in this sound patch, to be honest. Not than the actual song, but the general MIDI version of this MIDI.
Yeah, the OPL versions do just tend to sound a lot better than the default Microsoft Windows sound font.
I mean, yeah. It's that. Hey, a lot of the stuff in Doom sounded amazing on my BSS audio drives MPU401 way back when.
I think it's mostly just like all the weird shit they do to try and emulate with the sound songs, the the sound song's like. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
the
it's
song
awesome.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Comes through way better on this than it normally does. Like all the weird bends and shit that just like break horribly, and
It's well, I mean, at least, I mean, in GZ Doom, it's still kind of like was it a Roland SC55-esque patch set that's not like, I don't know, it's not. I'm probably talking out of my ass here, but it's they're not soundsmiths. They're just gonna put together something that works. That is, you know, dubiously copyrighted.
I love me.
Yeah,
some
Microsoft's
copyright.
MIDI sound font is for Roland, but I think like,
It's like a crappy bootleg SC55.
it kind of is. Like, I mean, at least in GZ Doom, because I think they just wanted it to sound the same across all platforms, like, you know, Windows, Mac, Linux. So like, this was the easiest way to software emulate and from a embedded sound font that's like with the binaries.
Right, thank God I'm out of that level.
I have misgivings about the pipe organ they use. I think it's like, it's not the correct volume or whatever. You can hardly hear it in the background of D running anymore.
Right.
What are we on to? Map 5.
Map 5. Yeah.
Rampage.wad by Adam Froyo, the maintainer, added a secret exit, apparently.
Good for him.
SC88. That's what
I'm gonna do my best not to
DSG
find it.
says.
I would kill to have, like, an SC88 Pro. Like the Mark II, I think, is a thing that exists. They're
Is this
really-
like some guy's fantasy about shooting up his office?
this map
Yeah.
feels like it.
It's called I
Well-
mean, it's from something called Rampage.wad.
I mean, that's
Oh.
kind of.
Rampage.
Oh, we're delving into some Freudian territory here, or I don't know. Freud was all about wanting to have sex with your parents or some shit. This was. Where would this be? Where would this be in this school of psychology scale in terms of influential people in psychology?
I don't know, all I know is it's, you know, couldn't get away with this shit after 1990, whichever year it was. 8.
8. Yeah.
I like that after the Iron Maiden song, we got the Iron Butterfly song.
Whole lot of iron.
Yeah, that's the next thing we'll do. We'll do all the irons after we finish Deep Purple.
No one's anemic today. We got all the iron middies.
You know what iron helps constitute?
Steel.
What alloy?
Steel.
What?
Yeah, steel. But I have to finish that one on my own, cause
Okay.
you think her Dave Bowie opinions are bad?
The girls don't seem to care at all. No static ad one. That's because you didn't. Oh no, she should at least listen to Asia.
Okay, I'll try and get her to listen to Asia. But yeah, so
Asia is significantly more approachable.
I think there's plenty of catchy stuff there. It's just that, like, I don't know, that 70s softer stuff, not so much.
Rot King has made an appearance in the chat.
Rock
What's
King
up,
always
buddy?
shows up. Rock King is here like all the time.
He used to be so talkative, and now he just lurks. What's up, Rot King? How you doing, man?
And I'm trying to think of a few official games had that even, like Heretic has the one map that people reckon is supposed to resemble Raven HQ. Blood definitely actually has Monolith headquarters in it.
Ah.
Duke have 3D realms in?
Oh, all I know is
Don't you
All I
blow
know
up
is
3D
that
realms?
I
dude?
made a. You know what?
Or do you
One
blow
of
up
my
id
early-
Software? You blow up one of the. Don't you blow up one of like the software company's buildings in episode 3 of Duke?
I don't know, but all I know is that when I was younger, I made a map that Duke Nukem 3D map that was like, this is 3D Realms offices for like a tiny chunk of it.
What's the building you
very
blow up in episode 3 of Duke that makes him go, "That ain't no Quake"? Or "I ain't afraid,
Ain't
of, no
afraid
Quake.
of no Quake.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think it's just a building. I don't know.
Oh, I thought there was like a 3D Realm sign on it.
Well, it would. I think it would have to be an id software or like an id type of illusion for like, I ain't afraid of no Quake.
You bastards are gonna pay for making George Broussard want to upgrade the engine again.
He did that on his own.
What was it? Quake to Unreal. Or
Yeah.
fucking...
Quake 1 to Unreal, and then Unreal to
I don't have rockets.
Unreal
I don't have
2,
rockets.
and then yeah.
The final thing is some very weird amalgamation.
Yeah, like Unreal 2 and Unreal 3. Duke Nukem Forever was not fun to play. It was not fun.
No, it was very unfun to play.
It was quite an ignorant, some might say.
Yeah,
It would
it
have-
was quite an endure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would have been mind blowing for 2005, but the problem is it came out in 2012. I think.
No,
People
even for
like-
2005, it would have sucked.
People say, like, you know, Quake 2 is forgotten. Who the fuck talks about Unreal 2?
Nobody talks about Unreal 2.
Quake
and
2
for
is
good reason.
forgotten? What?
Quake 2 is not
People
forgotten,
say it's less
but
talked about.
the single player is nothing
Arena.
great.
I mean, Quake 3, I think is. I fucking never hear shit about Quake 3.
And I mean, Quake Live kind of like revived Quake 3 Arena a tiny bit, but I don't know. Like it feels like I don't know. Like in terms of like
It's still
like a
imitated to
campaign
this
mode,
day. I guess. I don't know, but
Yeah,
Quake
But,
2
like-
did give us the Quake 2 railgun, which is...
yeah, the Quake 2
Yeah.
railgun. We have that. I mean, there's just so many Quake 2 things. I still think of as distinctly Quake 2. I mean, even
Yeah.
like blocky, like the Daikatana models, like that whole style. That's like Quake 2. That's all Quake 2. That's so
That was like when-
ubiquitous.
it's like when 3D models kind of like hit that point where it's like tolerable quality, even if you go back. Quake 1 is just like way too.
Quake
low
1's models are
quality.
great. Fuck you. Quake 1's models are great.
They're great.
Quake
but,
1
like,
did literally nothing wrong. Quake 1 is a perfect game and
No,
a
bullshit.
strong contender for being better than Doom.
I am strong contender, but it will lose. I feel like it's I don't know. Its monsters are very damage spongy.
That's just because you're using the Super Shotgun as the Doom 2 Super Shotgun when the Quake Super
Um,
Shotgun is the
There's
rocket
some
launcher.
conveyance lost. There's some conveyance lost in.
My favorite enemies like worse Archvile and worse Revenant.
Fours
The
are
flies.
fours are better Revenants. Fours are much better Revenants. If
Oh yeah,
Revenant
and what about
missiles,
Shamblers?
Shamblers are worse Archviles. I mean, Doom 2's bestiary is just so good. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why it's very strong. Like, Doom 2 is a strong contender. Like, it's hard to unseat Doom 2. But
Yeah.
for all the failures of bestiary that might be in Quake in like comparison to Doom, there's just so many other things that Quake does. Instant weapon switching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quake has a lot of... I mean, you know, they're both... Like, it's obvious that people are going to compare them, but the leap in technology is just so huge.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Comparison would be pretty difficult.
I'm not sold on Quake's game design. There's something. I mean, at least it had like decent.
It had the
atmosphere
it
and
has
everything.
Quake has the stronger stock levels out of the two games.
Yep.
And I'll say that as somebody who does not dislike a single one of the IWADs, including TNT. But Quake stock levels are just so good. And
yeah.
they're comparable.
It just edges out Doom 2, yeah.
They're comparable in a way that like you can't compare Quake 2 to Doom, but you can compare Quake and Doom. Even though the technologies are different, it's what they do with their engine in emulating a very similar gameplay style. Because Doom and Quake play similar to each other. I've not
There are
played
certain
Revenant both.
things does much better in general, like power-ups.
Quad damage is like such a good power up though.
It is, yeah. Honestly, I've been giving thought to like changing Square's Devil Sphere from like 2 times damage to quad damage, just because it's harder to convey double damage than 4 times the damage.
4 times the damage, you do so much damage that it's immediately noticeable what's happening.
Exactly. That it's a conveyance issue that's just eliminated via so much damage.
Rob, I don't know about that. People seem to like
Trench Boom I hear is pretty easy
Trench
to use.
Broom, yeah.
Yeah, Trench Broom I hear is an amazing editor, and that's like there's so much buzz about it that like I feel like I want to maybe experiment with Quake mapping again, but
Yeah, I kind of.
man, it's been a long fucking time.
I really think that once I finish Maximum Doom for real this time, I'm definitely gonna dig into a lot more Quake maps. I really want to get into some more user-made Quake content.
Like Arcane Dimensions is really good.
Yeah, I
really
really want to
good.
play that. Pinchy's map in that looks
Dimension.
phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, Pinchy has a map in Arcane Dimensions?
I think he has like he doesn't have. I thought he has like maybe 2 maps. I could be wrong. He has at least 1 map.
Damn! I miss Pinchy.
I miss Pinchy too.
I mean, Pinchy does turn up here occasionally, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's cool that he managed to land maps in fucking Arcane Dimensions, Jesus.
Well, we should also kind of like also contact him when we start up square mapping again, because he's I guess he's now technically part of the square mapping team.
You probably should contact him, yeah. You heartless bastard.
Wait, hang on. How dare you? Don't put this on me.
I will put that evil on you,
Don't
man.
put it on me, the project coordinator. Don't.
Whoa, I like that you keep downgrading yourself. Like, now you're just the project coordinator. And I'm
No, that's always been my official title, project coordinator.
Oh, okay. I thought your official title was project manager.
I mean, it's the same.
No, it's not the
thing.
same thing. It's not the same
Yes,
thing.
it is.
It's
He's
not.
Still figuring out who's doing what.
It's not the same
and
thing.
When.
It's not the same thing. A coordinator is a fancy title for a busybody.
But I mean, well, when you think about it, I am quite a busybody.
You are. No,
Although
Alfonso's official title is the idea guy because
no.
he can't even be considered a mapper because that would require having a completed map.
no, I feel like that. No, that's not nice. Alfonso's definitely was a very good contributor. I mean, like he even has like music and stuff.
I know.
Like, he contributes even when he's not here.
I'm joking. God, fucking get your panties out of a bunch.
Well, joke's on you, pal. I'm just wearing flannels.
Aw.
I'm cozy for December. I'm wearing all my cozy wear. Oh, I can't wait for that comfy to come in. Man, it's been so delayed. Oh, what?
The Snuggie.
Yeah, the better Snuggie. That's exactly what it is. It's just, man, they've been like, I guess, on back order because they're just like, struggling.
Can somebody
to,
pin what
process
Rock
everything.
King just can that be my stream channel's like one of my pinned messages?
Damn, I'm gonna tell Alfonso Tarns was talking.
No, the one about tight demon pants.
Oh, okay, I'm wearing tight yoga pants with demons.
Is this damaging water? Oh, I fucking love it.
Damaging water. Hell water.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be the exit either, and I don't think the game, judging by how like the exit animation was so delayed, I think the game actually didn't expect that to be the exit, and like had to be like, oh shit, that was the end of the level. Fuck, I was asleep.
Also, hot take, this is the best Doom 1 texture. This, like, the gray...
It's a good
brick
it's a
wall
good
here.
texture. It's a good texture.
Yeah.
Slade's default.
Yeah.
Slade. Slade's map editor.
I mean, people still use it if they
Yeah, it
don't...
needs some TLC and quality of life improvements, and then it would be pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
No. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Tarnsman's top
TLC.
5 Doom textures. Go.
Ooh, which is better, the gray one or the one with like the green mildew on it?
The one with the green mildew on it's better.
Yeah. it's
But
a
you
little
know
bit
what's
more
even
colorful.
better? When you mix them both.
Yes.
Sean too. No, I occasionally listen to the Michael K show, which if you never heard Don LaGreca's Ed Cranepool rant, go listen to it because it's fucking amazing. It's like this ESPN show in New York, and because there was no sports from like March till the bubble started back up, they started this thing like Don's List, where he would come up with like my top 5 X, right? And like they started off pretty sensible, like best World Series games or stuff like that, and then they just like devolved into more like hyper specific things. And like his co-host getting mad at him because like he like the things he picked were wrong, and he's like, it's my list, and like who you taking out and shit like that, and like this whole list is invalid, like nope, you suck kind of stuff.
Oh man. Oh god,
This hallway sucks.
This hallway does suck.
yeah.
It does suck.
I wonder what's
The
behind this
height
corner.
of game.
Wonder what's behind this corner. Oh, another M.
So in the spirit of Don's list, let's do Tarnsman's top 5 stock Doom textures. Go. Test your knowledge, Matt. Come on. You can
What?
Do it. You can do it. Guess.
Wait, you said top 5. I thought you were like announcing it like
No.
you had it.
No. Okay, let me explain how this works. You have to
Okay.
guess what's on the list.
Oh, guess what's on the list?
Yeah.
Okay, stock Doom. When you say stock Doom, are you also including Doom 2?
Yeah. The Doom iWads.
Okay.
Actually, hold on.
You mean Doom 1? Doom what?
Doom 1
Yeah,
and Doom 2.
Doom.wad
Let's
and
not
Doom
include
2.wad.
include
Okay.
Final Doom, because then you get into some muddy territory.
Yeah, you get
Do
weird.
flats count? No, flats do not count. We're just doing
Flats are a
Okay.
separate category.
yeah, flats are different categories. We're just doing textures.
Okay, textures. Well, immediately I'd put support 3 in that list.
And immediately I'd say that's number 2.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, I thought that was like the Family Feud, like number 1 answer, but like.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take number 2.
I'd say that's number 2. All right, so
Okay,
we'll do alternating turns. Max, go.
Okay, but I want to ask a question though.
Yeah.
Because this also I guess helps Max. There's no ironic picks, are there?
No. These are all textures that I legitimately like think are the greatest like textures.
Okay, your turn, Max.
Let me actually write them down.
You're gonna write them down.
Yeah, just so I have them off to the side.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the bronze vine texture.
Ooh, that's a good pick. Thought about it, not on the list.
Oh well. First
Fair,
strike.
fair.
Show me
Show me.
bronze vine. Let's see. That reminds me, I really got to work on a Steve Harvey impression.
You gotta work on a Steve Harvey impression.
Oh hell no! Yes, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you really got to get right. Okay. Let me guess. So wait. Okay. Support 3, definitely on the list.
Yeah, support. You
What
have
else?
number
What
2.
else?
Number 2 is support 3.
Number 2 is support 3. Say. Uh. Hmm. 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 I'm trying to think of like the ones I use, and which ones I like. What's the beige one that's like the slad wall? Is that brown? Is that brown Gurn or brown 1?
That's brown 1, and that would be number
Brown 1.
that would be number 5.
Ooh, placed. All right, your turn, Max.
Oh, shit me. G-Stone 1.
Gista 1, great pick. Really good, really strong pick. Not on the list. And Spadger throughout Sladwall, also really good pick. Both of those would be in the top 10, but they're not.
I would think
they're not in my
a
top
slad
5.
variant. A slad variant is definitely on that list. Yeah, but like, yeah. All right. Oh no, a slad wall is like the one that's like the green, but it's like
yeah.
the
It's a really good texture.
long.
It's a really good
Okay.
texture. Either Rock King, Metal 2.
Rock King, yeah.
Metal 2 is
Metal
number
2.
4. So
Metal 2.
Metal
Okay,
2 is
wow.
number 4. So you have
Shit.
number 2, which is support 3. You
Yeah.
have number 4, which is Metal 2, and you have number 5, which is Brown 1. You're missing 1 and 3.
Yeah, these are gonna be tough. I'm gonna. I guess it's my turn. I'm gonna guess.
You said Sean 2, not Metal 2. Are there any hell-specific textures on this list? One of them could be considered hell-specific. In fact, it's a texture that I believe only shows up in the registered version of Doom.
Okay. Oh, in the registered version. Okay.
No AA Stinky. This is no ironic picks. This is all.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. Post-ironic.
Yeah.
No, post-ironic is ironic to the point of being not ironic. Okay, so let me think. This is gonna be. Let me think. Let's go. Pure utility. Door track.
No, not on the list, but in terms of pure
Okay.
utility, yeah, it's a good one up there, in terms of pure utility.
Max, your turn.
But let me put it this way: all of these, nothing is there purely because of pure utility. It has to be something like support 3, for example. It has utility, but it also has flexibility. You can use support 3 as more than just a trim texture.
Okay, yeah, like his pillars and.
Yeah, and lifts, and if you're making like a TWID style map, it could just be a wall texture.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So all of these would be considered like structural textures. So like there's no switch 1, there's no skull switch. I'm talking these are everyday practical textures that have a multitude of uses.
All right. I'm opening up.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Compspan's good.
I'm opening up Doom Builder right now just so I can get the names again.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely some I have in my brain I just forget the names of.
These big rooms with
sometimes
these
it's a
lowering
bit
pillars are really good. I think it's Max's guess now.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
good.
it's trying to pick between like similar variants of a single fucking texture.
Good strategy.
Tech Green 3,
Ooh.
which is the one with the blue.
Good pick. But Spadger just got number 1. Number 1 is SP Rock 1. Phenomenal
SP, yeah,
texture. Phenomenal texture. So much utilization. Adds white to Doom, which is very underutilized in the stock palette.
Wow, that's your number 1?
That's
SP Rock 1?
That's my number 1. So much utility with SP Rock 1. It's the best outdoor texture. It's phenomenal, and it fills a color gap in the palette that no other textures really can.
I guess so, yeah,
Yeah.
for us in terms of like wall textures and whatever. Like, I mean, it definitely outshines SP Rock 2, which is like SP Rock 1, but with like vague blood splatters
Yeah,
on
SP Rock 2 is a good texture, but without SP Rock 1, I don't think SP Rock 2 has it.
No.
And so we're just left with number 3.
SP Rock 1 is your number
That's my
one.
that's my number 1. That's my favorite. I think it's the
Man,
best
I
Doom
don't know.
texture.
I
Alright.
think that's a fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfectly fine pick.
All right, let me scan through some of these.
Tech Wall 2, that's a
oh.
good one, but no.
How about this? Okay, I'm gonna say.
I'll give you a hint. Number
I'm gonna
3.
say.
Number 3 is only in Doom 1, and
Only in Doom.
it's only in Doom 1. Startan, fuck it, no.
I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna say. Oh no, I don't think that's only in.
It's not the white comp, no.
I'm gonna say
And Spadger just got number 3. Red Wall
wow.
1.
Red Wall 1.
Yep, Red Wall 1. Yeah.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Red Wall 1.
Or yeah, it's the bright red wall.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, man.
Red Wall 1 is a great
model.
great texture. Red Wall 1 is a phenomenal texture, okay?
Yeah, but use of Red Wall 1. I
Oh,
think
absolutely.
It's still pretty limited.
Absolutely, Red Wall 1 it's not limited at all. You can do so many things with it. And
It's basically Red Shawn.
no,
Red
it's
Shawn
not
2.
it's not Red Shawn because you have that middle dividing line because it still conforms to that weird ass thing they did in Doom 1 where you had like textures that
Okay.
were 56 and 72, so it has that kind of weird dividing line.
Oh no, I mean like no, like Red Wall 1 is the Red Shawn 2. It's the gray, the gray like not silver, but it's like what silver's based on, and it's just red.
No, but I'm saying it's not because it has more detail than that.
Wait, are you talking? Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Looking.
I'm talking about the one that's just a red wall. I'm talking about the one that's like the glowy tech-based texture.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Wall 1. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking,
dithered.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's got detail to it. It's a great texture, Matt. Okay, so I got number 1 SP Rock 1, number 2 Support 3, number 3 Red Wall 1, number 4 Metal 2, and number 5 Brown 1. Okay.
Oh, Spadger's saying it's a good pick because he.
It is a good pick. It is a good
guessed
pick.
It, motherfucker.
It's a good pick. It's a good texture. Okay. I will not hear hypocrisy that Red Wall 1 is not a good texture. Red Wall 1 is
Well,
a great
I mean, there's a
texture.
difference between
Well, I
Red
think
Wall
I'm-
and Red Wall 1. You
Yeah.
said Red Wall. There's a difference. There's a difference between Red Wall and Red Wall 1.
Oh, did he say?
Isn't it Red Wall?
Isn't
He
Red
said
Wall?
Red Wall.
Yeah, Red Wall is not actually crap. Spadger technically didn't get it.
Walls in Texas too.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I need to get back in there. How do I get back in there? I need to find that area that had all the
In my mind,
keywords.
like Red Wall 1's the like episode 2 texture to me. I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it
the
is the
texture
episode
that's
two- it's
on
the-
this reactor thing that I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the upside down cross in E2M1.
Yeah, upside down cross and E2M1. It's kind of like that transitional hell to tech-based texture. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's got some utility. Other textures that barely didn't make the list. G-Stone for sure. G-Stone,
G-Stone.
phenomenal. Also barely didn't make the list. Skin Tech 2.
Skin Tech.
Skin Tech
yeah,
2.
Skin Tech. The Skin Tech textures. Yeah, they're. I think they're Doom 1 only, but
Yep.
they're really good.
They're really good. Skin Tech
Yeah.
2 in particular. Yeah, that's a great texture.
I'm partial to Skin Met.
Skin Met.
Myself.
Yep.
Yeah, they make for like nice structural,
Yep.
hellish.
Also another really strong one. Wood 5.
Yo, dude.
Wood 5.
Wood,
If I had to
Wood
pick,
5.
if I had to pick a number 6, Wood 5 would likely be number 6.
You know what? I want to say Wood 5 is good for like when you're like kind of adding accent to stairs, but I prefer Wood 1 for ledge work.
Wood 1 is really good too.
Yeah.
Where do you place SP Face 1? Yeah, above any list. SP Face 1.
Yo,
SP
fucking
Face 1
Face 1 is
fits in the
SP Face 1 is just it's in a league of its own.
It really is.
Like, it's kind of, I don't know, there's stuff like Fire Blue where people like it ironically, unironically, post-ironically, But there's something just so joyous about SP Phase 1.
Here's the thing, SP Phase 1 falls, like, if I have to give my honest opinion of Fire Blue, like, they fall in the same category of good utility textures that are quickly turned into memes if they're overused.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's there's something that's very stand out about them.
Yeah.
That in which they'd have like limited application, but the fact that they exist is great on its own.
No, it sounds like Charmless, man.
CSG wants to know if this MIDI is broken.
I'm saying no, it sounds like what it's supposed to sound like. Tanrock series has some good ones in it too, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, is CSG asking if it sounds broken because Damon Albarn, you know, he does it.
Yeah, that's just like what the
Hey.
song does.
Lay off my man, Damon.
Hey, Charmless Man's a good song, okay? It's catchy as fuck.
You know what's really good? What is it? The latest Gorillaz album, Song Machine, Season 1, Strange Times. It's really good. It's got a lot of bangers on there, and it's good. You know, based on the previous album, The Now Now, which had a bunch of okay tracks on it, but definitely Strange Times is way more amazing tracks on it. I haven't been this like, you know, happy about a Gorillaz album since, you know, people say Plastic Beach, but you know what? Demon Days is by far their best album.
I have no idea what any of the things you just said are because I don't
Oh
follow
my God,
albums.
Tarnsman.
If I haven't sat through the whole discography, then I have not listened to a single one of their albums.
All right, well, I mean, you
Enough,
can,
enough.
yeah, you could do, I mean, you could do worse than Gorillaz, but like Gorillaz is really good. I have a feeling though you wouldn't like their very first album, but like Demon Days is really good. Plastic Beach is really good. The Fall is skippable, kinda, and because that was kind of like an interim one. And then the Now Now is, no, Humans is like, I don't know,
I've
it's got a
found
few good tracks. The Now Now is okay, but Strange Times, Song Machine Season 1 is really good.
I'll probably like them. I mean, I have extremely eclectic music tastes.
Yeah.
There's very rarely that I've like truly disliked any band that we've done.
That's... oh, well then. If you're looking to change that, I have many suggestions.
Well, I'm not talking about like. No, I mean,
No, yeah.
even like the absolute meme ones that I've done. Nickelback was an experience just to like truly understand how terrible they were in a way
They're
that.
very middle tier, pushed to be better than middle tier. Nickelback. That's like that's my assessment.
No, dude, you have to listen. Okay, see, this is why actually listening to Nickelback is like a mind-opening experience because when you think Nickelback, you think Take a Look at My Photograph, like that style of cheesy butt rock, right?
Yeah, that and when there's something in your mouth.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
so. See, the true art is the blend of both of those things into a completely schizophrenic experience that every album just leaves you asking, why the fuck did he think that following that song with this song was in any way a good idea? That just slowly gets filthier and filthier as it goes on.
Do you think like they were kind of maybe mugging for attention past their prominence?
I wonder if playing lower difficulty maps weakens your edge. Probably, because a lot of Twitch reaction stuff is muscle memory and stuff like that. And you can
Tarnsman
lose
has
on
Tarnsman has the quick twitch, the quick twitch muscle fire.
muscle
Yeah, no,
fiber.
I am. I can think of band picks that would just make you want to die rather than, be amusingly
See,
bad.
here's the problem with those picks is it's harder for me to get to them because we're gonna listen to like 3 tracks. She's gonna be like, "No, I'm not doing this," and then I'm gonna have to finish it, and I'm just not gonna do that because I have like
No.
still better things to listen to.
I would rather not suggest people listen to like the UB40 discography.
See, that's so fucking stupid that I might actually do it.
They sang, was it
Red Wine. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, that's the
of
only
theirs.
track I know.
Red-
That's the only track I know.
Oh god. Imagine an entire discography of like really shitty reggae up covers of songs.
The thing Nickelback is, do you ever run out of Doom levels to play? No, because people keep making them. And
Yeah.
eventually there'll be like not a pandemic, and so all the time that has been like the stream resurgence will go back to not being that, and we can go out and do things. And so that'll even further slow my progress of playing Doom levels. So no,
I mean-
I'll never run out of Doom.
It is incredible how prolific the Doom modding community
It really
is.
is. Yeah.
It's like I mean, talking as somebody who is one of I'm less prolific than I used to be, but like I'm still a person who makes stuff, and we're all contributors in some way. So like there's no end. There's fucking no end to Doom. And the credit where credit's due. The people keeping source ports up to date and tool sets up to date.
I hate Imagine
And-
Dragons because I hear their songs, not because of their album structure, because I've never listened to a single one of their albums.
Yeah.
I don't think album structure in and of itself can like if a band has poor album structure but really good music, like I know some people will complain about that, but I do not give a shit about that because I typically don't listen to albums. I listen to songs.
Yeah, but like album structure is a part of the experience of listening to a full album.
It is
Like,
to an
there's a
extent.
flow
Like
to it.
album structure is one of those things like sound design. Really good sound design enhances an experience, and when something
Yeah.
has really good sound design, you notice it. But unless something has really bad sound design, if the rest of the product is really good, then the lack of good sound design isn't gonna make or break it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Or sound design. Dare I say it, because I kind of do it amateurishly. Sound design is like one of those things where it's like I'm reminded of a quote from a Futurama episode: "When you do your job right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all." It's like it falls into like that category of like
Good
nobody
album,
will notice whenever
good
you do it.
album design can make a bad song work. It can in the sense that it can contextualize a bad song.
I'm
wanna
pretty
s-
sure that if The Wall wasn't The Wall, nobody would be able to listen to the entirety of the fucking trial without being out their eardrums.
Yeah. There's also like what is it? If you've ever heard of like Gnarls Barkley, which is like CeeLo Green and Danger Mouse.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they did Crazy,
the
right?
entirety of the what? Yeah, Crazy.
Yeah, Crazy.
But the entirety of the Saint Elsewhere album, which I think is their first collaborative album, there's definitely some tracks that I think feel better on their. I don't know, like the thing is like listening to it all at once is still good because it fits with the rest of the album, but like there's definitely tracks on it that individually would be like, all right, this was an okay track, but like yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like putting together a good album is worthless. Like there are many times where like without the full album a song won't work, and I agree with that, and I think that adds to it. That adds to the experience, no doubt. What I'm saying though is that having bad album composition by and of itself doesn't make something bad. Like it's just
So it's not a deal breaker for you.
no. I don't think it should be a deal breaker for anyone because you have to contextualize what that actually means.
Right.
Okay, is it a bad album composition full of songs that suck? well, then you're talking about a completely different experience versus a bad album compilation full of bangers, you know?
Actually, let's think about it this way. Since you're playing through, it's essentially a compilation of 1994, 1995 era maps. These maps stand out individually versus how they're kind of thrown together into this?
No, they wouldn't. But that's because, I mean, they obviously did enough to have somebody make, you know, wow, now that's what I call Doom Maps 95. But
Yeah, I guess.
here's the thing to remember. How do I get back to that area there that has the key that I need to get to? See, that's a problem.
Yeah, you've been kind of running around this whole thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But
Progression.
here's a great example, like community projects, right? I often say that like length in community projects is something that a lot of times isn't properly like evaluated and taken into account for. You just have too many long maps in a row a lot of times. But I'd never say that, I don't know, Community Chest 4 or there's a lot of good ones, but like there's certain good map sets where that's a complaint. Like I don't feel like the map set has good flow, but I feel like the map set is well put together regardless. How do I get back to this area right here is what I need to figure out. I feel like there's a teleporter I missed, or I don't know. But by contrast, if a map set has, I think I just need to go to the end of this. So there's a teleporter here. Yeah, there is a teleporter. Okay, that is what takes me here. I've just been wandering in circles like a fucking moron. Anyways, but it is something that can enhance a lot. Like something like I don't know, Wings of Thorn in Back to Saturn X Episode 2 stands out so much more as part of Back to Saturn X Episode 2 because of how it structures into the thing, but it would still be a great map by itself. Versus, I don't know, what's a bad map that works better in a megawatt? Something like a really throwaway short map that in the megawatt works because it's a breather map, but as a standalone release, you wouldn't give it two thoughts. No, because every map in Doom 2 is good. Doom 2 does not have a single bad map that includes Nirvana. I will stand by this take.
I like Nirvana.
Yeah, Nirvana's a good map.
We'll need to
Ooh, that can be the next list. My top 5 Doom 2 maps. About Wolf. Oh, okay. Okay. No, actually, Captain Clever's here to correct me because I'm fucking just wrong. The secret maps are bad in Doom 2. So technically, yes, Doom 2 does have bad maps. And I'm sorry for being wrong.
At least Doom 2 the way it did, like, took the idea of the secret maps and made them good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, duh, this was Tower of Babel, so of course that ends it. That fucking intermission pick. Holy shit. That's so good. I love that. That's so good. That's fucking fantastic. Holy shit. Matt, get back.
How does this tie into any...
I don't know, but it's great. Everyone died. Very nice.
Rocks fall.
Rocks
the planet dies.
What is that from?
It's usually a D&D joke where the DM's like, oh fuck it, rocks fall, everyone dies. Because you pissed off the DM,
I see.
or they're just tired and done.
I didn't know if that was
Okay,
a
this is
specific
the-
reference. I feel like I've played this before, but it's been long enough that I don't remember it, so... Or I don't fully remember
It may be a specific reference, but I mostly known in the general terms of D&D. This is apparently The Keep 2 by Norman Scott. It is a keep.
I mean, he's not wrong. We can appreciate that. I think I just need to jump across.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. You missed a great intermission pick, Matt.
Oh shit.
I did screenshot actually. I'll post it.
Nice. I've switched to cognac.
That's like I need more.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of cognac. Some Planat cognac. Planat. Very special cognac.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely played this. I remember this map now. I've 100% played this map. Yeah, I remember this room. This was in the Doom 2 portion of Maximum Doom, I believe. If someone wants to double check that. I'm pretty sure that's where I played this.
I'm getting Citadel vibes from this.
It is kind of Citadel-y.
Mm.
I forgot.
Oh,
I remember the
did you
exit.
see the video of Sandy showing off like his house and a video of Suburbs, I think it was?
Oh,
Was playing
no, I
alongside
haven't.
it, showing how the map layout reflected his actual house.
Oh,
Holy
interesting.
shit!
I have not
Let
seen
me see
it.
if I can
Suburbs was the first MyHouse.wad.
Whoa.
find it. Yes.
Oh. Holy shit. Wait, no. I wonder. Wait. So I wonder if.
No,
what,
Doom 2 came
what
out
came
before.
first.
Doom 2 came out before the editing tools, weren't they? I thought the editing tools were 1994.
Oh, maybe. Like I was like, okay, there's no what is it? There's No Place Like Home versus Suburbs. What came out first?
When did There's No
Look-
Place Like Home come out?
I want to say 1994. No, There's No Place Like Home is a very, very old map.
The editing
No.
tool came out like a
Days
month
Like-
before. Okay. Wait, hold on. I just played this map the other day. I played this map for sure. This was like in some deathmatch map compilation, wasn't it? Yeah, I played
No
this.
Place Like Home. Doom World at Game Studios.
Is this the map with the fun room TM? Yep,
There's
there
no-
it is.
There's No Place Like Home came out in May 1994.
Oh, it did.
Mid-May.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Then yeah, it predates because Doom 2 came out in 1994, right?
Doom 2 came out in, oh fuck, I really should know this. Is it October? October.
And I've 100% played this map because this is a map with the light pole.
Oh, I see. October only to certain people. Oh, I remember this map.
Yeah, we all remember this map. I remember the version of this map where this light pole was actually a reverse light pole, and in this area was darker under, and there was a bright sky
Yeah.
outside. Yeah.
As soon as it like lights up, yeah.
The next map is also one I think has been done before. Dead Base. What does sound from? Wait, we did Dead Base.
I'm pretty sure we did Dead Base.
That was
sounds
earlier
familiar.
today. We did Dead Base earlier today.
We did Moon Base earlier today.
No, wait. We did this is just a different Alberto Barcella map.
Alberto. Moto Magnifico.
Yeah, this is the prequel to that volcano map we just did.
Nice.
This is the prequel to Moon Base, or the prequel to Mount Fire. But I'm pretty sure I've played this actually. Looking at it, I'm pretty sure this was also in.
Yeah, I think this might be in maybe it's in the Doom 2 section? There's Dead Baz 2.
Holy shit! Yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's it. Anything that's something 2 means it's a converted Doom 2 map, like it's converted from Doom 1. Well, this jumping jack flash MIDI sounds way better in CSG's MIDI patches than it does in the stock MIDI.
CSG's having a conniption in the chat right now about the drum bug.
Okay, well...
Oh, it's because what is it? GZ Doom does its own MIDI sequencing, and
Right.
because of that, it doesn't use libaddle MIDI's clipping code for percussion.
Oh, does it like kind of like clip? So it like kind of like breaks the timbers in some weird way. I'm not hearing it.
Notes
At the
don't
moment.
play long enough or play too long, I believe. I think it was they don't play long enough because people would do like minimum note length for certain drums, which worked fine for some wavetable synths because it
Yeah.
would just play the entire sample. But for libaddle MIDI, it just plays like not even that. That's
Yeah.
a full drum beat.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
But the end, but half
Yeah.
of it's cut off
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it doesn't have enough time.
Oh, weird. Yeah, drums are a special case in general MIDI. They're like more clips rather than stuff with like that attack, sustain, decay, envelope, what have you.
Your
I feel
mom
like there
isn't
might be
attacked as they...
exceptions in that.
I mean, there's definitely exceptions. I'm just saying a whole bunch of words to make me sound smart, like I know what I'm talking about with the sound fonts.
I don't
But a
think.
lo-
No, Captain Clever. I think the issue here is that Graph didn't try to fix it.
Yeah, that's what my takeaway from it is.
Yeah. Man's only got so much time and only so many the people.
He's got all of his Los Herman notes, chickens to run.
He's only got so many N's, O's, and left and right square brackets.
I know, isn't he seems to mostly be doing the build stuff at the moment.
Wait, hold on. Is the no in brackets like? Is the brackets him putting it on it?
I mean that was like what the like responses for like some of like the feature request threads.
It was no in brackets though.
I think it was like
They're all in
I think it was
brackets.
like a tag.
Yeah.
I think it was like you tagged it with square brackets, like you know, Doomworld used to have fucking post tags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the kind
yeah,
of like
yeah.
won't fix and no and fixed or
Okay, yeah.
added, stuff like that.
Okay, so all right, now that image makes even more sense to me. Okay, I thought it was just highlighting the no, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like I don't know, it became a meme because like I don't know, people asked, you know what, for graphs.
Here comes
Reddit,
Matt to
people do
defend
ask
the
for dumb shit.
indefensible.
No! How dare you? Don't ever characterize it like that. It's a like I'm viewing at it as another programmer, and here's what I've always said. Graph just doesn't want to be the guy who has to write it. I feel like that's like 90% of cases.
That's why you have like the canned line of if somebody is willing to make the contribution, sure.
Yeah, but the problem is he kind of chases away contributors with his edit.
There's some pull requests for Eternity I need to fucking look at, actually.
Can I request a feature for Eternity?
Is it EDF power-ups?
It's that, but also it's maps.
Oh,
But
yeah.
hey man, be the change you want to see in the world.
Hey, I technically did make 36 maps for Eternity.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, there will be maps for Eternity soon, TM.
Yeah, I mean... Hey, and didn't I also... I don't count that as a death. That doesn't count as a death, and I haven't saved, and... I need to fucking finish this, because we're supposed to go for a walk, and I fucking have been doing this for 2 hours and 48 minutes. Jesus Christ, maximum doom.
Yeah, man, it's well past midnight in.
Yeah, that's because you live
Macland.
in the wrong part of the country.
How dare you? It's the best part of the country. Best state. best part of the country.
Yeah, best state, highest per capita COVID deaths.
Yeah, but not the highest amount of cases, okay?
Highest per capita deaths, not just in the United
Highest
States.
rate of growth of cases, not that either.
In the world. Literally in the world. Belgium's looking at you like, thank you, New Jersey, for not making us look like shit.
Oh, well, give time, I'm sure.
Give time.
And, and Sweden, and...
Okay.
We shouldn't joke more with me about that shit. This sucks.
It does.
COVID sucks.
I'm ready for this shit to be fucking over, dude.
Hey, like, if the vaccine here that they rushed in to use actually works, that'll be great. If it has issues, that's gonna be real fucking bad.
Never buy first edition. That's my motto.
Yeah, I gotta let some people play test the vaccine.
Just, you know, there's a fuck it, we'll do it live trial.
Collector's edition vaccine. Yeah, get that pay to win DLC. Come on, Matt.
Pay to win DLC COVID vaccine.
Oh man, I fucking, you know, I got my first edition Pfizer COVID vaccine, but it was really hard making the minus 70 degree storage for it.
I got my what is it? I got my Funko Pop bobblehead thing of the COVID vaccine. Of the coronavirus.
Okay, how you exit this map? You hit this, the stairs raise. Okay, I 100% remember playing this map now. It's like a vivid flood of memories coming back. Yep, and then you go into the volcano.
Vaccine of the Year edition.
Oh, dude, this is cool. This is like actually impressive and good job. Man, lighting does so much. Lighting and skyboxing does so much.
Wait, which map is this? 5?
Yeah, map 5.
This is Xeno11.org by Daniel Griffiths. Actually, it's probably 1-1 for E1.
Yeah.
But it could be 11. This
the sky works well with this, yeah.
This is actually the sky from Xeno11.org, whichever one it is.
Oh really? Like so that sky was lifted
It's
for this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Sky 1 is from forest.wad, Sky 2 is from yakworld.wad, and Sky 3
Yak World. Holy shit.
Xeno11.wad.
Oh man, Yak World was like one of those wads that just like is like.
No, I'm impressed that this is an actually competent level, actually. And the outdoor area having a good skybox that works with the lighting and the overall composition, that's just like the sign of a good map. Okay.
Yeah, like there's care taken every little bit.
Apparently, let's see, Xenomorph the Complex, 1994, Daniel Griffiths.
Why don't we go play maps for Corridor 7? What the hell is that? What the hell is Corridor 7?
No. like Max's reaction. No.
I legitimately don't know.
Corridor 7 was a Wolf 3D shooter that came out after
When's Night Dive gonna re-release that?
Yeah. Where's the Corridor 7 HD edition?
Remaster.
Good luck convincing. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking buy the rights to all of the Capstone games.
Nice, do it.
Witch Haven, Corridor 7.
Actually, hold on. Is Witch Haven the one that Captain Clever played that actually I think looks good, and I really want to actually try that out one day?
Witch Haven looks like garbage, man. I saw the Civi playthrough. I saw the Civi videos of it, and it's just it does not look good at all, man.
Oh, no, hold on. There was a
games. Witch Haven is the best regarded, I believe.
It's the best regarded, but that
What's
really
the one with
is
like
not
the
saying much.
broadsword? You know the one I'm talking about, Captain Clever. The one with the broadsword that like you were playing and you had to like go collect this stuff.
Yeah, that one where you had to collect stuff.
And you had a sword.
Wait, you had a sword?
You had a sword. You had to collect stuff. That's the
Oh,
fucking.
shit. That one?
Yeah, that was Witch Haven. Hey, that looked good. All right, I want to play that. Okay, I want to play Witch Haven. I think all y'all are sleeping on Witch Haven. All right.
I think it probably runs on.
Bro, you should get its build.
I want to say there's a Witch Haven port that runs in Java, like it uses like the Blood GDX.
Oh, GDX. Yeah, the GDX guy fucking gets work done.
Well, like there's libGDX, and
Yes,
then there's
that's 100% the game, Captain Clever, where I was convinced the sword had durability, and you're like, no, it doesn't, and then the sword broke.
yeah. So like, what is it? Yeah, GDX is I think the game development extensions. It's a Java library, and before the what is it? The Night Dive port for Blood. I played Blood and Blood GDX, and it's a phenomenal port. I just so happened to have a JVM.
Okay, well, anyways,
Java nerd that I am.
so I need to check out Witch Haven at some point, and
I
You
guess
should
it's
get
possible.
Alfonso in, because it's going to be an endure.
no, it's
Yeah,
it's
it
good.
is.
Okay, look, all right. It's gonna turn out like Quake 4, where it was supposed to be an enjoy, but then like I was like, oh, this is actually bad, and like
Quake 4 was very eh. I mean, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was eh.
Quake 4 was yeah. I mean, Quake 4 was bad, and
It was a game.
It was a game. It was a game.
It was a game. There were fun
Tolerate,
parts.
yeah, that's right. It became Tolerate Quake 4. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
We
It had
didn't
good moments.
accept it. We
Yeah.
only tolerated.
We tolerated it, all right? Okay. I tolerated it like a political opponent.
Not in my backyard, but
Yeah, but like, you know, if you want to do that in fucking your bedroom, I don't give a shit.
Hey. Yeah, no, like, let's take a look here at Capstone Software. And
I'm glad that
their
this
main-
note still hangs in even the better CSG MIDI set.
it's definitely the fucking sequenced data itself.
Yeah.
There's no like end note
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. If you want to go through all of the Capstone games, you could end up playing Trump Castle 3.
Oh fuck!
Wait. When was wait? What is Trump Castle 3?
Trump Castle?
And when was it released?
1993 gambling simulation video games.
Oh, probably when like like all of his like casinos went up in Atlantic City and shit.
I kind of want to play Trump Castle 3 now.
Oh fuck!
It's just a collection of gambling games.
I
$2.
guess it's not that great. Yeah.
What about Trump Castles 1 through 2?
I guess they were developed by other people.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Unless.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Wait.
We're gonna
You
get
know what?
people-
I
No,
wanna-
It's Trump
Ultimate Trump.
Castle, the ultimate casino gambling simulation.
There we go.
It was released for the MS-DOS, the Commodore 64, Amiga, and Atari ST.
Wow.
That's what we in the biz like to call the good shit.
That's.
Wait, hold on. There was a DOS release?
Yeah.
Well, at least I could take solace in knowing that that means that Captain Clever eventually has to play it.
Load it up in that DOS box, baby.
Witch Haven 2, Blood Vengeance.
I mean, I hear tell Witch Haven 2 is like worse than Witch Haven 1.
I'm gonna play both Witch Haven games, and I'm gonna love them and tell you that you're wrong and suck and are bad and
You can. It just does not look fun.
just stop bullying Witchhaven, okay? All right, Witchhaven did nothing wrong. You jerks. Where the fuck do I go?
I don't know, but Bouncy says that they enjoyed Witchhaven 2 far more than 1. Alright, well, I mean, that's how video games go.
fair. That's
Sequels
fair.
tend to be better than the first edition, unlike movies.
Depends on the. No, it happens enough in movies. Come on.
No, it doesn't happen as often.
It doesn't.
in
I mean,
movies.
video games. There's not always a guarantee.
I mean, it's not always
Quake
guaranteed,
1.
but it
Quake
happens
1's
more
better.
often in-
Quake 1's better than Quake 2.
I have fond memories of Quake 2 Deathmatch, but yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
Quake 2 isn't an actual sequel to Quake 1, though.
yeah, Quake 2 was like supposed to be called like War or something, like with an O,
Okay.
and then they're
I mean,
just
it
like,
does-
fuck it.
I
let's
mean, if
call
you
it
listen to
Quake.
a bunch of people, Mass Effect 1 was way better than Mass Effect 2.
You know what? I have a soft spot in my heart for Diablo 1 over Diablo 2 because I felt like Diablo 1 was like the far better polished product and like definitely completed its like overall mood better than Diablo 2, although Diablo 2 was a far better gameplay wise.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember a single thing about Diablo 1. That actually maybe one that'd be interesting to revisit.
Diablo 1, I have fond memories of like just like even like opening up the like instruction book and like reading the backstory of like,
You know what I
everything.
miss? I do miss like the effort that used to be put into the materials that would come with the game.
Yes. Like I even like read up on like all the lore and like StarCraft. Like Blizzard used to be good, god damn it. And like you know what? I haven't played Overwatch or whatever, but like I feel like as soon as like Activision kind of like sank their claws into Blizzard, that was like the beginning of the end in terms of
They
and
started in-
passion.
I miss when
Yeah.
booklets built lore. The instructive booklets were dope. The maps that used to come like with Bethesda releases, oh, those are good.
Mm.
Yeah, like those.
Oh man, like even when like Black Isle and Obsidian would, like release stuff like with their like D&D games. Was it Black Isle? Yeah, Black Isle was Baldur's Gate, right?
No, Baldur's Gate is BioWare.
Bioware.
BioWare, sorry. Yeah. Well, BioWare does like a lot of cool shit too, of course.
I mean,
No, it's
yeah,
Mass Effect.
BioWare were
and-
like
yeah.
champions of the CRPG in the late.
Knights of the Old
90s.
Republic.
Knights of the Republic. There's one that the
Planescape
sequel's better than the first one.
What map is this?
No, wait, Planescape Torment is Black Isle.
Yeah, that's Black Isle. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, Black Isle turned into Obsidian, right?
Obsidian is really good at making games that are phenomenal, but then like held back by being unfinished.
Or buggy.
Yeah. Also,
I love New Vegas. I love
New Vegas is a phenomenal game.
so much. Yeah. New Vegas is like way better than Fallout 3 if we're comparing it within the same generation.
Yeah, New Vegas is better than
And-
Fallout 3, and New Vegas is a strong contender for the best DLC of anything
Yes.
of all time.
Well,
Although
which of the DLCs do you have such strong feelings for, or just kind of the whole package?
the whole pack, I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about
It's a
Fallout New
separate
Vegas is
It's a
DLC
separate storyline. Yeah.
is all of them are phenomenal in their own way. Like if you ask me what the best one is, I'd honestly go with Sierra Madre because just that atmosphere.
One is super good early on.
Is that the heist one?
That's the heist one, yeah.
I
You
felt
know,
like that was good within itself, but in terms of explorative
I just like
I don't know, it kind
the
of limits you to like a heist story, like really.
It does,
like, in
but
the
it also
beginning.
it's one of those things where the experience it's more limited, but it's really crafted in a way that like you can feel the dread and like you're pushed into like places
It is
and
good,
you're really limited in where you can go, and it's claustrophobic. It's great. I love it.
It's very story driven.
Old World Blues is great. I mean, they're all great, but they're all great in their like own way. Like Old World Blues is fun, goofy. Sierra Madre was like dreadful and imposing. They all have their own little feel to them. It's great.
Yeah. And like I mean, it all built towards like a separate story from the main story.
Yeah, and that was great. Yeah.
Monkey Road is the culmination there, I think.
Yeah.
It's like where you meet up with Ulysses. And yeah. It's like, although you know what, it's hampered by the fact that you're kind of told what you did. There's a lot of like tell instead of show. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
experience
yeah,
it,
yeah.
But which is
I
the
think
only
they
thing that
didn't
hinders
have
it.
Time. I'm under the impression they didn't have as much time as they wanted to
Well, how would
develop
you?
that stuff out.
Yeah, but it's like kind of like how would you tie it back to the main storyline? Like they kind of gave your player character a backstory that you didn't experience a little bit, which is like kind of cheap, but in terms of storytelling,
It can be, but I feel like they pulled it off very well.
it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean I remember it far better than anything like Bethesda produced.
But now see, for 94, this is just like a throwing together of random maps.
Yeah. Shivering Isles is a pretty good DLC. The Skyrim DLC was pretty good. I don't know. I feel like when DLC moved away from like, what we negatively associate with DLC and actually like produced expansion packs, that's when it's usually the best.
Like when they're almost like kind of like what, self-contained.
No, when they're like an actual remember expansion packs?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like all the best DLCs are just an expansion pack. Like that's what it is. Like it's just they call it DLC nowadays, but there's a big difference between like horse armor and Mothership Zeta, or that was a good one from Fallout 3. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think I finished that one. I think that's where I like kind of stopped. Like I was playing through the Fallout 3 DLCs and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. But yeah, like I definitely played. I have like a lot of hours in New Vegas because like I played through it with like two different characters. Like one I was like played through the whole main storyline, and another one I was like play through the game, but then experience all of the DLCs with that character.
Right. Yeah. From Software also produces some of the greatest DLC.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing though is that like when they add like really cool shit, it feels like, I don't know, like whenever I like want to experience like new stuff and then like duel other people with it or like invade other worlds and shit and whatever, it's like I want to get to those cool items first, or like create a build around those items, and they're so far in the game that I have to like kind of play through the game in order to get those items. It's I don't know, it is what it is. I mean, at the very least, like Dark Souls 3 and
Dark Souls 3 has
what
great
have you.
DLC. Bloodborne's
Yeah.
DLC is great. Dark Souls 2 has phenomenal DLC.
It's just that a lot of their like really cool shit is like so far into the game. And
I mean, yeah. It's most games, dude. Fudge.
I mean, kind of. But at least with like Dark Souls 3, I like made a bunch of different characters that like were like built around like a specific like set of weapons or a weapon or two, and like that's where a lot of my replayability came into it. Like
Right.
just like making like different really cool characters. But yeah, I don't know.
I finally got around to starting Sekiro, and that's been amazing.
It's great, but yeah, you gotta work for your victories. The only thing I don't like is that
I mean, it's hard, but I don't think it's like...
yeah,
Everyone knows like it's super hard, but I don't think it's super hard.
it's not super hard. It's punch out with a katana.
Yeah, it's more rhythm based. It's more like
Yeah.
if you play it like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, like you're gonna get wrecked. But
Yeah.
When are we getting a
Well,
new Punch-Out game? It's been more than 10 years.
yeah, where's the new Punch-Out game?
yeah, come on, Nintendo. I want to beat up stereotypes. Let's
But
do
you
it.
lose the episodic composition. Yeah,
You know what it
the
is?
episode structure of Doom 1 is so good, and it is one of the best things about it. And honestly, like not having that in Doom 2 is the one bad thing about Doom 1 or Doom 2 over Doom
Yeah.
1. Other than secret levels, which you've established, that's different. They are bad. Because, I mean, you can do it in Doom 2 with death exits and all that other stuff, and then, you know, map info and blah, 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 but...
Yeah. The death exits are like kind of like the way to go. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate resetting the player back to 0 because
Yeah, absolutely,
I like imperiling the player early on, or like even limiting the player's like weapon loadout, because like there were some like WADs that did it like really well. I forget which one kind of like reset you back to 0, and then you were forced to kind of like berserk and archvile to death. Which one was that? That was
Sounds like Scythe.
It sounds like Scythe or like Speed of Doom. I forget which one of them it was, but it definitely had a map in which like yeah, right before it was like a death exit, and then like the next map afterwards was like, okay, this is the start of the new episode, and you are starved for ammo, but you're given a berserk pack, and one of this area you have to like kill an archvile by punching it, which is actually a pretty fun fight.
It is a very fun fight, I agree.
Mm.
Where do I go? See, I feel like I'm missing something critical.
Oh, Ancient Aliens has you crash your spaceship and you stuck fucking Tysoning the entire level.
Yeah, that's also a good one. Yeah, Skull Saw's
All
really
you've
good
got
at
is a
kind of like
pistol and
forcing you into that. I like months ago when I still had to go to work in the city. I every once in a while I have like lunch with Liz Ryerson. Not to name drop or anything, but like of course she's like a very I guess like not tangential, but she like definitely keeps abreast of things in like the Doom community and whatnot. Every once in a while we have lunch, and we were talking about like a lot of like Skillsaw's maps and whatever, and she like commented on a lot. Skillsaw tends to kind of make not the same map, but a lot of like the gameplay becomes really samey, and like I was like, no, that's not right.
He absolutely
but then
does.
like now that I think about it,
Yeah, absolutely.
now that I
does.
think about it, it's very. She's right. Like there's
how Doom
a
is.
yeah, but I mean like it's. I don't know. Like I want to say like there's. Skillsaw definitely has a style in how he sculpts gameplay. That the thing is, yeah, it does get samey, but I don't dislike it.
Okay, that's irrelevant to the. Doesn't mean it's bad. Like,
It doesn't mean it's bad, but I mean like I guess it does.
good
get...
thing I saved before I put myself into that. Skillsaw is fast food Doom. Yep,
I'm
you
not-
heard it here. You heard it here.
No, I'm saying it's fast casual.
It's fast casual.
It's like there's a quality in it, but there's
Skillsaw is the
every once in a while-
Rubios of Doom.
the what? The Rubio.
It's like a higher quality, like Mexican grill chain.
I see that CSG says it's Moe's, like Moe's Southwest.
Yeah, there you go. It's all like that.
The
Yeah.
All Americans, man.
I don't know where to go. It's making me mad. I want to just
Wasn't
not
it like
bing this
a
map.
in that awkward little? Oh wait, no, you went in. What the fuck? Like, there's a yellow key somewhere, isn't there? Wasn't that the issue? There was like a yellow key door.
I don't even know what the issue is anymore. Like, I'm just like, I'm stuck in like oblivion right now.
What's your that's a question, Max. What's your analogous fast casual eatery in ye olde Britain?
We don't really have one. We imported. We Five Guys managed to be somewhat successful in the Greater London area. Outside of that, it's like not many places really.
Yeah. Yeah. Five Guys hits that weird like middle ground of not fast casual, not quite fast food.
They're too bloody expensive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's cool.
I
That's cool. That is from like a. It's like from a MIDI compilation or a GIF compilation. That's interesting. Sorry, go on.
I don't know. Now I'm craving like a Five Guys burger right now.
Five Guys is really good.
Five Guys is like, yeah, it's like, oh man, I'm just craving like just a burger.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Five Guys.
Yeah.
I
Five
know how
Guys.
you Californians feel about In-N-Out burger.
Are you guys ready for the hottest take of all time?
What is it?
Five Guys is better than In-N-Out.
Yo, whoa, that's coming from a Californian? Holy shit, what?
In-N-Out is honestly like not that amazing. It's a good, like, don't get me wrong, In-N-Out is a good burger. Like, it's not like In-N-Out's a terrible burger, but it's good so far as like judging it against like standard fast food burger. But In-N-Out's not worth the time it takes to get In-N-Out.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
not like I would not wait in line 20 to 30 minutes for an In-N-Out burger. Like, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's burgers that I would do that. There was this place in Irvine. It's not around anymore. It was like in this office building plaza. It was called Mix Karma Burger. If anybody's ever been there, fucking phenomenal burger. Like, phenomenal burger. I would wait 30 minutes for a Mix Karma burger. I would not wait 30 minutes for In-N-Out.
Usually when people compare In-N-Out to another place, they like, or like when they do like the West Coast versus East Coast, they like compare like In-N-Out to Shake Shack. I'm kind of wondering if you've had anything from Shake Shack.
Yeah, I have. I would say that that's my comparable comparison, but I'd say Five Guys is better than In-N-Out.
Yeah. If you want, like a quick burger or whatever. And oh my god, and they just fill the bag up with fries. They don't even care about small or large fries.
Can I have a little fries, please? Your burger is the bottom of the bag, way over the top of your burger,
Covered with fries, man. And then it just turns the paper bag into like a window to deliciousness
Okay, so then
with all
this
the
goes
grease.
Where do I go in this map? I feel like I've been.
I don't know. This map seems fairly complex.
I've been
man.
everywhere. I found it. I need to somehow get in here, but I didn't get in there. But then I went in here, and now I don't know if I can. Boom. Oh, look at that. I exited the map.
I believe.
Oh, I played this map. This is a map with a skull. Yep, I've played this map.
So in the chat here, CSG is kind of like thrown down a little bit. In-N-Out tastes like Dairy Queen burger. Have you ever had a Dairy Queen?
I've never
burger?
had. No, In-N-Out's
I've never
very-
had a burger from Dairy Queen.
In-N-Out is like. You're going too far if you're saying In-N-Out is bad. Like, there are a multitude of way worse burgers than In-N-Out. Like, In-N-Out is in the second. Like, McDonald's is a terrible hamburger. All right, like In-N-Out is.
Look, there's no. I don't think there's any refutation on that front. Like McDonald's is like.
Yeah, it's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. It's like kids think it's a treat because it's McDonald's, and I don't know. I would not go to McDonald's for a burger. I don't know. Like at some point, it's like you've graduated out of McDonald's.
Yeah. So you have like you have the bottom tier, and that's like your McDonald's, your Burger King, that sort of stuff, and then like you have your rankings within your bottom tier, of like of burgers, right? And then you like you get through the bottom tier of burgers, and you go into like tier 2, and that's the not quite so fast food burgers, and that's like your In-N-Out, your Five Guys, stuff like that. In-N-Out is definitely in the tier 2. Like it's a tier 2 burger. I don't think it's the best tier 2 burger. It's definitely not higher than a tier 2 burger. It's not like a phenomenal fucking hamburger. Like
I'd agree with that assessment.
Okay.
Yes.
Then from there, like you have a tier 3. That's like your restaurant, like your sit downs, your restaurant chains, stuff like a really good one, and that would be like Habit Burger. I don't know if you've ever had Habit Burger.
Yeah, I think I've had Habit Burger, but I think they if you say like with everything, they put too much. At least the burgers I got from Habit Burger, they put too much salt on it. I'm like, it's already pretty salty with like cheese and meat and whatever. I don't know. They put like some people put salt and pepper on the burger. And,
I don't remember.
That's
that's weird, but okay.
It is weird, and I feel like that was like a misstep on the particular Habit Burger I went to over here in Jersey. But,
That's very odd.
It is very odd.
It's very un-Habit Burger of them. Anyways, so yeah, that'd be like your Habit Burgers, and then from there you get to like your tier 3 plus, you know, restaurant burger, like good, what I would consider like a legitimately like, damn, this is a fucking good hamburger. Surprisingly good burger at a completely unexpected place. In Helsinki, there is a sauna called Loli. Phenomenal sauna, by the way. If you ever get a chance to go to Helsinki, stop by. It's actually pretty cheap for
it's called Loli?
Loyly or something like that.
Okay. Oh, oh, fuck. I forget how to pronounce the Finnish Y's. Fuck.
Yeah, Loyly. Anyways, it's in Helsinki.
Lola.
It's a great
Lola.
sauna. We had a blast there. It's a phenomenal sauna. If you ever get a chance to go to Helsinki, wonderful city. Check it out. Anyways, at the restaurant there, because it was raining, so we went in early. The sauna didn't open for like an hour and a half, so we just hung out in the restaurant there in the front. The burger there was fucking amazing. Like, needlessly good. Like, there's no reason the sauna restaurant burger should have been that fucking good.
Hey man, some places are like, you know what? The most unexpected thing that I've had like I'd say like Germany was like, I mean, you know, people like Germans talk about their beer and whatever. Like, there's definitely German chocolate, German beer, and I want to say the chocolate that I've had in Germany was like kind of like an ice cream form, pretty good. But you know what they don't talk about? They don't talk about coffee. And I have never had a bad cup of coffee when I was in Berlin. I've never had a bad cup of coffee. Even in the hotels.
All these places. Oh, I thought you were saying all these places, all the best places you've ever been to are like that far away from the nearest city. The best Thai food I've ever had was in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, which has like 1,000 people in it. And there's Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Ethan, 59. I thought he was saying like all the best places are like nowhere near where you'd expect them to be, and I was agreeing with that.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, it's like, you know what? I forget who said it. I think it was in like a episode of like Hot Ones, that interview show on YouTube, or like with Sean Evans and whatever.
Right.
I think the guest was oh crap, what was his name? He was a chef.
Gordon Ramsay.
No, it wasn't Gordon Ramsay. It was
that's the only chef I know.
No. It wasn't Rachel Ray. It wasn't Gordon Ramsay. It was what was his name? Fuck.
Bourdain?
No, it wasn't. I don't think Bourdain was on it. It was
Isn't Bourdain dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it? Fuck. God damn it! I'm drawing a blank.
Alton Brown.
Alton Brown. Yes. So he said that like as soon as a a region or town or whatever is known for a particular thing, especially with food, it's all downhill from there. Like, because they're not challenged. They're not a challenge to keep that crown. They're just now known for it, so they take it immediately for granted. And that
Yeah,
is
I'd see that.
100% true.
I mean, it's like the athlete getting the giant contract kind of paradox. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, as soon as you hit a level of complacency in terms of reputation, you're not going to feel the pressure to keep that reputation. So, like, I mean, and I definitely, what was it? Like, when I visited Germany since like 2015,
Although, hold on, Finland is known for saunas, and that sauna was fucking amazing.
Okay, well, I mean, not many places. I wouldn't consider like many other. I guess.
I get for
places
food though.
having
It is kind
saunas.
of different for food. Yeah.
Yeah, it is different for food, definitely. Or like, yeah, food, beverages, anything consumptive that gives our body chemical energy and whatnot. But like, there's
Well, not only that,
yeah,
but as they get busier, it becomes harder to maintain the quality.
True.
Like, it's
Yeah.
it's a multitude of factors. But yeah, that's true. There is definitely
Yeah.
truth to that.
like I gotta say, I was kind of like, when I had like local beers in like Berlin, I was like, okay, this is okay, but I couldn't help but notice that they had some American beers on tap. Like I feel like after the craft boom in the early 2000s,
Where the fuck do I even go?
we fucking won. We won the beer.
Yeah, but we've won everything, so that doesn't count.
Well, whatever. Our American centrism. But like that, yeah. But yeah, that was like, and like now I hear like they're doing like the Radlers, which is like the sparkling lemonade
Something
with
like
the
that.
beer cocktails, and the diesels, which is like the same thing except cola. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Germany? What are you doing? Come on, Germany. I mean, I know the last time they had national pride, it went pretty bad, but they gotta find. They gotta.
Oh,
find
they didn't
their,
replace this. I was kind of hoping they'd replace this.
They gotta find their groove again.
All of a sudden, the lines were so long. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is.
I
Well,
feel like
they did
the-
replace this, didn't they? Because that Dead Doom guy wasn't there before.
The Marine ain't normal.
What was that?
Yeah, that dead Marine ain't normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's edited, definitely. Is the next one Nick.Wad?
The next one is Nick.Wad, but we're not
Well,
going to
then we
play
gotta
it.
end on Nick.Wad.
We're not ending on Nick.Wad because I said we were going to go for a walk at 10, and it's 10:21, and I'm an awful person. Everyone have a good night.
And
Okay, everyone have fun. Nick.Wad's coming up next time. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.